Hopkinsville buys and sells farm equipment every day. Find out more at RaiderAuctionCompany.com. That's ROEDER auctioncompany.com.
Your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast. We're mainly going to see clouds tonight overhead with a low around 48. Then tomorrow, partly sunny and dry conditions and a little bit cooler with a high around 61. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy, low around 44. Then Sunday and Sunday night, a chance of some showers, and we could possibly see some strong to severe thunderstorms. Sunday will warm up to 68. Sunday night, the temperature will fall to 38. And then Monday, a small chance of some rain before noon. Otherwise, mostly sunny, high around 49. But again tonight, mostly cloudy, cooling down to 48.
It's finally here. The Cash Express 2021 Annual Chutes and Ladders Toy and Coat Drive. Join WPKY this Saturday at Cash Express on Highway 62 West in Princeton. As this year, Lyon County and Caldwell County battle it out to see who can collect the most new toys and coats for area kids. WPKY will broadcast live from 11 to 1. Come join the fun as we see who takes on the bragging rights this year with 1580 103.3 WPKY.
Don't you just love coming home and getting all cozy and comfy? Well, Gracious Me has the perfect cozy, comfy items for you and for gifts. All the rage this year is Simply Southern, Simply Soft Hoodie Poncho. It's like the blanket you wear. You just gotta try it. They're restocked on Royce tees, sweatshirts, shorts, and lounge pants, and everybody loves Hello Mellow. How about the world's softest socks? Well, they've got them. And scarves, gloves, caps, and beanies. Stay warm and looking great with the help of Gracious Me Hopkinsville. And they all make great gifts, and they're wrapped beautifully for free at Gracious Me.
Reindeer and Santa, Santa and a reindeer, it's kind of a package deal.
Santa sleigh stops are making their way across our community. Don't miss a chance to shop local and save in the Loyal Listener Big Deals store. While supplies last, you get your big deal today from Bikes and More.
Merry Christmas!
Shop local and save local with Santa's sleigh stops. Check out great savings today.
Click on Loyal Listener Big Deals at WPKYonline.com.
It's getting close to broadcast time. Caldwell Sports will soon be on the air here on 1580 103.3 WPKY. The broadcast will also be worldwide at WPKYonline.com. Caldwell Sports is coming up. Time to head live to the gym for a preview of tonight's action with the WPKY Sports Crew on 1580 103.3 WPKY. The WPKY Caldwell County pregame show is on the air. 1580 103.3 WPKY.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Cab. Tonight, the girls are in action as the Caldwell County Lady Tigers take on the Todd Central Lady Rebels. A familiar face leading the Lady Rebels this season, and Matt Fralix. We'll have more on that and a breakdown of the game coming up next on the pregame show, brought to you by the Athletic Center, and that is next right here on 1580 103.3 WPKY.
Are you ready for a new adventure? Christian Care Communities. It's much more than a safe group of buildings for adults age 62 and older. It's about fellowship with others. At Christian Care Communities, our people are our most precious resource.
The people are so nice, and I've never had any trouble with my good old officials here either. When you come here, oh my goodness, you're just pampered. You don't have to get out and do any garden work.
We've made a lot of new friends and get to talk to them and see what's going on with them. So we really enjoy it. Have no regrets whatsoever. When you walk into your front door, your back door, when you move in, you've picked out everything that goes in the inside. Everything is new.
We are about exceeding expectations. Contact Jessica for a tour and to find out more about our move-in specials. Find us on Facebook at Christian Care Communities Hopkinsville and at christiancarecommunities.org.
Need cash fast? Get the money you need. Call ABC Finance now.
The hustle and bustle of the holiday season is stressful enough without adding financial worry to the list.
At ABC Finance, we offer a deferred payment program on holiday loans.
Hi, this is Jody Lamb at the Princeton ABC Finance location.
And this is Todd Morris at the Hopkinsville location.
Make this season the best ever with the help of ABC Finance.
At ABC Finance, we provide loans up to $15,000.
Our commitment is to make the loan process easy and stress-free.
The decisions are made quickly, usually within an an hour.
We can even consolidate all loans into one easy payment.
No appointment is needed. Walk-ins are welcome.
Give us a call and we will take your application over the phone.
Or you can apply online at abcfinanceonline.com.
And like us on Facebook.
ABC Finance in Hopkinsville on Fort Campbell Boulevard next to O'Charlie's and in Princeton Plaza. ABC Finance.
All loans subject to normal credit approval.
Keeping you up to date is what we do with live local news every weekday. Experienced reporters staff our newsroom with over 200 years of available combined experience in local news. Alan Watts, Tammy Hancock, Ed Marlowe, John Godsey, Ann Petrie, Scott Brown, Eddie Owen, Annie Catron. Your News Edge has the largest newsroom in this area. Stay up to date with your WPKY News Edge team. Local news. Weekdays at 6:30, 7:30, noon, and 5.
Good luck to all our Tiger athletes this season from the Armory Gun Shop. Go Tigers. Give it your all.
And welcome back to the Cab. Tonight, the Caldwell County Lady Tigers take on the Todd Central Lady Rebels. Dennis Stevens along with Bob Hayes here to call the game tonight. John Miller, Bryce Thompson on the production end of things tonight. And Bob, it's going to be a good game tonight. A couple of young teams, so they should get after each other. May see a handful of turnovers in this one, but I think the energy level is going to be high.
Yeah, just looking at the JV game going on right before us, Dennis, you know there's going to be a lot of energy because those kids are everywhere, on the floor, up and down. A little helter-skelter at times, so I think that may carry over into the varsity contest as well.
This is the Athletic Center pregame show. The Athletic Center is your one-stop shop for all of your sports needs. Whatever the sport, the Athletic Center has you covered from head to toe. They are a proud sponsor of Caldwell County Athletics, and they wish the Tigers and Lady Tigers a successful season. A good JV game, as Bob said, Caldwell County down 25-21. Just about a minute 20 left in this one as the ball goes out of bounds back to Todd Central. Bob, both these teams are going to come in tonight at 0-1. But I think the big story tonight also is the coach for Todd Central is a very familiar face, name in basketball, Fralix, over the generations here in Caldwell County. Matt, the all-time leading scorer, and he's in his first season as head coach of the Todd Central Lady Rebels.
Now, when you mention the name Fralix here in Caldwell County and Fredonia, you're talking about basketball elite, Dennis. And yes, Matt is in his first season at Todd County Central with the Lady Rebels, and it's homecoming for him.
He said actually he came in, brought his JV team out of the locker room and walked out with them and started to walk to the Caldwell County end of the bench just out of habit, and had to stop about midway behind the scorer's table and say, hey, we're down here tonight. So he's been here a lot. It's good to see Matt and talk to some of the people. You got a lot of his relatives in the stands tonight, so they are excited to see him, and I think he's going to do a fabulous job. We talked to a couple of the fans with players on the Todd Central team, and they really have enjoyed Matt so far.
He's going to certainly a wealth of knowledge of basketball, and if he can get the girls to buy into his philosophy and they get better, he's going to have a great team over there year after year.
Still 25-21 in the JV game, 48 seconds. Caldwell County just called with an offensive foul. So the young Lady Tigers, JV Lady Tigers, have had their chances here, Bob. They've had some pretty good looks at the goal. Just can't get anything to drop here late. It's been 25-21 for about 2 minutes of this ball game.
Exactly, and the officials are letting them play underneath. I mean, there's some hatching going on, tomahawking.
And there's a pickoff for Caldwell County in the backcourt. They'll work it down. Dribble inside, tied up and stolen away by Todd Central. That's going to stop the clock on the foul with 30 seconds left in this one. Bob, I think Coach Mitchell, even in a loss to Whitesville Trinity on Monday night, it was a 69-53 game, but I think he found a lot of positives in that game. And when you look at it, he played a lot of players. He had 3 kids in double figures, led by Paris Gray with 18. Then you had Jekiah Copeland with 11 and Katie Smiley with 10. So you found some good things in there. It was just a thing that we talked about in the pregame that night. was turnovers, and I think Caldwell County Lady Tigers ended up with around 24, if I'm not mistaken, on Monday night.
Too many turnovers, Dennis, and the other thing that we couldn't overcome was the experience of Whitesville Trinity. They returned all 5 starters, and it showed. They had a couple girls go generally for around 50 of their 60-some-odd points, and we just had no answer for those 2 ladies. And I'm not sure what the situation is here with Todd Central, whether they're a veteran team or whether they are young like we are.
Well, according to Matt, we talked to him for a little while, and then one of the dads in the stands that I know from work, they're about as young as we are, maybe not quite as young, but I think the other night we had 2 7th graders and an 8th grader on the floor at one time.
And right now in the JV game, number 4 and number 1 are the 7th graders in the JV game, so they're going to get to see action in the varsity game as well, as quick as they are and athletic as they are.
Todd Central at the line, still 25-21, lane violation is going to give it to Caldwell County. Only 15 seconds left in this one, a big hill for Caldwell County, but we'll see as they come up the court. Off the Todd Central player stays Caldwell County basketball. But you look at some of these kids that are playing at a young age, and then you've got some seasoned veterans, if you will, and Paris Gray. You've got Presley McKinney and Katie Smiley. Even though they are young, they started most of the games last season, played a big portion on the ones they didn't start. So there's still a lot of experience as the horn sounds. Caldwell County loses this one by 4, stayed 25-21. You've got some experience on this team, and you're really going to look at Paris Gray for a lot of it.
Paris is the senior, has been on the floor at least most of the last 3 years, and I think she's put herself in that position where she knows that she is the senior, if you will, on the floor, and we saw good leadership out of her the other night, and I think she's brought herself along really well in that facet of the game.
Something I think she's improved on, and she'll have to continue to improve for this team to go where they want to go this season and make the steps that they need to. She's controlling the ball better. She's a better ball handler than this time last season by far, I think.
Yeah, and definitely, and I'm not sure what contributes to it, although I know she practices quite a bit. But I think she looks to me slimmer and able to get up and down the floor better. And when you, just like I've been told, if I could shed 15 pounds, I'd be quicker. But no, Paris is a shooter on top of everything else. She knows where the basket is and how to get it in the hole, and is aggressive and bringing these younger Lady Tigers along as well. And if you talk about the 3 ladies in double figures the other night, Paris one of them, Katie Smiley is something that as a freshman we generally are going to be hoping to see her in double figures every game, Dennis. That's going to be a big help to the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, I think Coach Mitchell would like to see maybe a few more touches, a few more possessions, and a few more shots out of Katie Smiley. She was limited, I think, to maybe 2 points. It wasn't much in the first half against Whitesville Trinities. Came on in the second half and ended up in double figures. But you'd like to see a few more touches out of her. This is a team that has the quickness to run. They are athletic. We have some very athletic young ladies on this team. But with that youth also comes that speed that they can handle at times, and they end up turning the ball over a lot, either passes or letting the dribble get away from them. If they come down and take the open look, if it's there for them to start out on a run and go fast, that's fine. But then when they pull it out, I thought they looked really like a really good team in the half court the other night when they slowed it down just a bit.
And I think that's going to come in due time when we get competition and 4, 5, 6 games under our belt. The other young lady that's had a lot of seniority on the team, Presley McKinney, we expect big things out of her with her ability to score, her place on the floor, having been in the lineup for the last 3 years. And then you mentioned these freshmen, Briley Butts and Morgan Akins, when Coach Mitchell turns on the press, those kids are in there really ball hawking and using their quickness and athletic ability. So he's got a combination of a lot of things to work with.
Right. And I thought it was something, looking at the stats from that first game, online. They did finally get them up late in the week on that. You look at the shooting from the floor for the Lady Tigers. They had the same shooting percentage from the inside the arc as they did outside the arc. They shot 31.8% both ways. So the outside shooting, I think, is there. They're going to come down. It's almost like they looked for that a little bit more than they wanted to, or maybe more than Coach Mitchell wanted in that game, but they were taking some pretty good open looks.
Well, and that's the other thing. I think we have some good outside shooters. I know that Katie made 2. Paris made some 3-pointers. Briley Butts had a 3 the other night. And and Presley is very capable of shooting 3s and nailing 3s. So I would never turn down an open look from three-point land by this group. And if we get it inside, we're not very tall. So if we get it inside, we need to be looking for the mid-range jump shot, something of that nature.
Yeah, you had Paris Gray 3 out of 4 from behind the arc. You had Katie Smiley 2 out of 4. Jakiah Copeland and Briley Butts both made 1. And then you had some open looks out of a couple of kids that you would like to see get in that scoring column a little bit more, and A.J. Hollowell and Morgan Akins.
And A.J. couldn't get anything done the other night with no points. And, she's has the capability of exploding, getting into double figures. So a lot of things that could happen for this team, all positive.
They just started the countdown clock. We're right around 19 minutes. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a look back at Monday night's game against Whitesville Trinity and a look ahead to tonight and see the comparisons as the Lady Tigers look for that first win of the season. We do that next as we roll on the Athletic Center pregame show right here on 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
The Planters Bank season of giving is underway. You can shop for gifts while helping local nonprofit organizations. Planters Bank has given each selected organization an initial $5,000 donation. You can purchase items from any branch or online, and 100% of the proceeds will go to the organization supported by that branch. Visit Planters Bank Facebook page for more details. Get some shopping done, all while supporting local and area charities through Planters Bank's season of giving.
You Ride in Princeton just might buy your vehicle. They are always looking for quality inventory. So if you would like to sell yours, talk to the nice folks at You Ride. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, You Ride is here. They are hometown proud and here to deliver the same great customer service they always have. Stop by or call for an appointment with one of their sales specialists. Call 270-365-3018. On the lot financing is available. You can even apply online at yourideSales.com. You Ride on the Marion Road in Princeton, hometown proud.
Because during this extremely difficult time in healthcare, many are afraid to go to the hospital or the doctor's office. Some folks may miss the opportunity to have Pennyroyal Hospice help them through the most difficult of times. As a family member, you can refer your loved ones for the additional care needed at end of life without a hospital or doctor's visit. Pennyroyal Hospice. It's about living to the fullest.
It's all at your fingertips now at WPKYonline.com. Local video, local news, local sports, local weather information, and of course, contests. Plus, you can listen to us on your smart device. Just click the Listen Now button. We've made it easier to find your favorite information. WPKYonline.com.
Bradley Furniture wishes all the Tigers good luck this season.
Back on the Athletic Center pregame show. The Athletic Center, your one-stop shop for all of your sports needs. Whatever the sport, the Athletic Center has you covered from head to toe. 17 minutes before we tip this one off, Dennis Stevens and Bob Hayes here for the call tonight with you. Bob, one thing that I think is going to make a difference tonight, Caldwell County came out in kind of a deer in headlights look on Monday night. It was the first regular season game. They were playing a team returning 5 starters and their top 6 man. So Caldwell County dug a little bit of a hole early. After that first quarter, it kind of leveled off, and it was a fairly close game score-wise by quarter after that first quarter. But tonight, they've got that game under their belt. They know kind of what to expect. And this team that they're playing tonight, nowhere near as experienced as Whitesville Trinity was.
And that's something that I think our team can build on. One of the other ladies that surprised me the other night, and I didn't remember her playing last year, and I found out after the game from Coach Mitchell why she didn't play last year. She broke her wrist back paddling down the court early in a JV game, was Jakiah Copeland, who had several baskets inside and knew exactly what she had to do effective inside underneath the basket. So we've got several kids that it's not just a 1 or 2 or 3 person having to carry the scoring attack this year. We've got 6, 7 that can put it in the hole.
Yeah, Jakaya, one of the 3 players that came in double figures with 11 points in that season opener. Bob, another thing that impressed me, and especially on a young team, you got to worry about the fundamentals like blocking out and getting good position. This team had 30 rebounds on Monday night against Whitesville Trinity.
And that's the other thing that kind of makes me want to smile, Dennis. And I don't know what Whitesville shot the other night, but when you're shooting in the 30% range, you're going to have a lot of attempts at rebounds. So, I'd like to lead our team leading rebounds because, we're getting our share, more than our share, so to speak.
One area that I'm sure Coach Mitchell wants to clean up a little bit tonight, free throws. Caldwell County did not shoot the ball well from the line, and it's almost carried over into the boys a little bit, as the boys' first game was not much better from the line on Tuesday night, but the Lady Tigers just a hair over 36% from the line, 4 out of 11 on Monday night. 2 things there. You've got to make a better percentage, and you need to get to the line more than 11 times in the ball game.
And I'm not sure how many of those could have been on the front end of a bonus situation, but there's no action going on. You're relaxed or should be relaxed, and that reminds us, Dennis, like 2-3 years ago when the boys probably as a team shot average over 80% from the free throw line, which was a very big step up from the previous year, and then it fell down the next year. But we had Darian Boyd in that group that were outstanding free throw shooters, and that can take you a long way. And when you mentioned earlier the other night about us and Whitesville Trinity, Whitesville opened that game on I think about a 13-0 run, and then had another 10-0 run later in the game. We only put up 5 points in that first quarter the other night, but after that I thought we settled in, and you're right, we probably had us very, very even scoring the rest of the 3 quarters.
Yeah, it was a competitive game for the final 3 quarters, but when you dig that hole in and you're still committing turnovers at the rate we were, it's going to be a long night, just about any night, whether it's early December or whether it's in the middle of February. You're not going to win a lot of those games.
25 turnovers just tells me that there's 25 trips down the floor. You're not getting a shot up, and even if you're shooting 30%, you're going to hit 6, 7 of those producing 14, 15, 16, 18 points.
Right. Just under 13 minutes before we tip this one off, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the injury report. We'll take a look at the opening game for Todd Central against a pretty tough Trigg County team. All that coming up next on the Athletic Center pregame show on WPKY.
As a community-owned enterprise, the Princeton Electric Plant Board provides services to the people in the Princeton area. One of the services they provide is to make sure the lights are on over our fields and courts for our Caldwell County Tigers. From everyone at the Princeton Electric Plant Board, good luck to all the Caldwell County Tigers and hopes for a safe season. And a big electric roar to their Tigers, Preston Burrell, Addie Vincent, and Lily Horde.
Princeton Drugstore is proud to announce that COVID vaccinations are available at their location in downtown Princeton. Princeton Drugstore has been serving this area since 1886, and they're not stopping now to receive the vaccine. You can call or go online. The number to call is 270-365-5585. That number again is 270-365-5585. Or visit the website at princetondrugstore.com.
The WPKY News Edge is committed to keep you informed. Each weekday, they'll email you the top news and sports story of the day for free. No subscription fee. To sign up, click on the news tab at WPKYonline.com to sign up today. Sign up and receive these information updates for free to your email inbox. To sign up, click on the news tab at WPKYonline.com.
Fredonia Valley Bank says, go Tigers. Do your best this season and show that Tiger pride. Good luck from Fredonia Valley Bank.
Continuing on the Athletic Center pregame show. The Athletic Center, your one-stop shop for all of your sports needs. Whatever the sport, the Athletic Center has you covered from head to toe. They do a great job in embroidery work, Bob. We had some clothes and hats done over the summer that we had during football season, so they'll do a great job for you there. Stop in and check out the Athletic Center in Princeton. 10:40 before we tip this one off between the Lady Tigers and the Lady Rebels. Time now for the injury report, brought to you by Caldwell Medical Center. Caldwell Medical Associates Orthopedic Clinic is your one-stop shop for your orthopedic care to get you back out on the field or the court. Our skilled team of providers have all the experience and knowledge necessary to treat and diagnose a wide range of orthopedic services. Caldwell Medical Associates is a proud sponsor of Caldwell County Athletics.
And Dennis, I'm proud to report that all the Lady Tigers are healthy and raring to go tonight.
That is good news, and hopefully we can ride that trend well on into the season. Busy week, as by the close of the day tomorrow, both of these teams, Tigers and Lady Tigers, will have 3 games already under their belt in the first week, and another busy week next week. We will be on the air tomorrow afternoon around 4 o'clock from Union County in the 6th District, 7th District Showdown. Caldwell County Lady Tigers and Tigers in a doubleheader. Lady Tigers at 4:30, Tigers scheduled at 6. It's a full day of activities, so we're hoping that everything is on schedule. But we will have those games audio on WPKY and WPKYonline.com. So hope you'll check that out as Caldwell County takes on Union County tomorrow afternoon. And then another busy week kicking off with the girls at Crittenden and the boys at Trigg on Tuesday night, excuse me. And I think we're going to make the trip to Katie's for the boys game on Tuesday night to start another week of a lot of basketball Thursday, Friday, and Saturday again. So looking forward to that. Bob, this Todd Central team lost their first game in overtime, 51-45 to Trigg County, who went on to defeat Murray a night later. So Trigg County 2-0 on the season. They have some very good guard play in Olivia Knopfsinger. They shoot the ball well. But according to the folks from Todd Central, the game came down to a free throw contest, and Trigg was able to make theirs and get a few more attempts with their penetration from Knopfsinger to get to the line a little bit more and pull out a 6-point overtime win over Todd Central.
Trigg has always been strong the last 2 or 3 years at their guard position, and the Knopfsinger girl just continues that tradition. I'm not sure whether, I think they lost one of their big girls inside. Graduated last year. They could score inside and outside, but a pretty tough team. I'm not sure how strong Murray is, but I think they had a decent team last year. So Trigg's ladies are for real, it sounds like.
And they have another girl inside that scored, I think, 21 or 23. Knopfsinger had 17. So those two players, the vast majority of the points for Trigg County, a team we will see a little bit later on in the season. Looking forward to that. Just under 8 minutes to go before we tip this one off tonight. Bob, some new faces on the coaching staff this season. We've gotten to know Coach Mitchell really well. He's one of our favorite folks, does a great job with us on our interviews. We've played golf tournaments with him. He's just a really pleasurable guy to hang out with and talk to about basketball. His wife coaches Little League. That's who my granddaughter plays for, and does a great job with that as well. But he's got some new help this year along with some familiar faces.
He's got last year, and I don't know whether it was her first year or not, but Tori Loomis is back on the bench. Of course, J.J. Jaggers or J.J. Griggs is the JV coach, and then there's a new addition to the bench this year, and that's Mackenzie Ames Eubanks, who was a player here for the Lady Tigers roughly 6 or 7 years ago. And her parents are Lyon County residents and know them, Ginger and Kenny Ames, real well. So he does have youth on the staff, and I'm sure those ladies contribute to the betterment of our Lady Tigers, getting them better, especially these younger kids to work with and show them some things, because both Tori Loomis and the Eubanks girl were really Mackenzie were good players, excellent players.
Yeah, and I was watching. I don't know if you noticed during the JV game, they were very upbeat with those JV players. Even as the game was coming down, they were making that run to get back into the ball game. and they were complimenting them on, even if they got a foul called on them, they were in good positions and going up, and it was one of those fouls they can live with. I remember JJ saying, I'm not mad at that one, I like that one, or giving them some encouragement when they would come off. All three coaches would meet them before they came off to the sideline, and really encouraging that JV team on the effort put forth tonight in a 25-21 loss to Todd Central's JV squad.
And you never can know what that does for an 8th grader, for a 7th grader, for a 9th grader, to have that support from the bench. It just makes you play harder. It certainly makes you want to get on the floor as opposed to just running through the motions.
And Bob, before we take our last break here on the Athletic Center pregame show, there is one, we've talked about 7th graders being on the court. There's one kid that did not get in the scoring column the other night, but I got to looking in the stats. Med Thomas had 4 rebounds, the third leading rebounder on Monday night as a 7th grader.
She's going to get into stats, and I'm hoping it's to not the stats, but I'm hoping she gets in the scoring column, because she has ability to score. She is not overmatched at all out here as a 7th grader, but I'm sure it's just a little short steps at first until you really get comfortable with the speed of the game. Having played 7th and 8th grade basketball the last 3-4 weeks of the season, but she's going to contribute, Dennis.
Yeah, she was really impressive, and she handles the ball well in the JV game tonight with a lot of speed up and down the court. As chaotic as it was there at the last, I thought she did a great job in that JV game, and looking forward to seeing her growth over the course of this season and the next 4, 5, 6 seasons, depending on what she's able to accomplish in that.
Well, it's amazing when you say that, over the next 6 seasons. I mean, that sounds like a career.
It is a long time to play basketball, but we're looking forward to all of it. 4 minutes left before we tip this one off. We're going to take another short break, and when we come back, we'll have the prayer for tonight. We'll have the starting lineups, national anthem, and the tip-off. All of that coming up as the Lady Tigers host the Lady Rebels here on 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
At First Southern National Bank, we believe in your future. We also know that you want to prepare now so your family is ready for opportunities when they arrive. We make it our priority to provide simple savings solutions to make that possible. Begin your savings journey now by opening an account online at fsmb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Fortner Gas Company has been serving the propane needs of Western Kentucky for 70 years. You'll find offices in Princeton and Cadiz. They're your local and family-owned propane supplier. Browse their website to discover the many services and products available. You can shop in person or online, and they can answer any and all questions in person or on the phone. If they're already your propane supplier, they say thank you. If they're not, they would love to be. Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
Learn about your heart health with a simple scan. The Cardiology Clinic at Caldwell Medical Center features a highly trained team of heart health specialists and years of experience in cardiac health and wellness. Our specialists provide a wide range of cardiac-specific services, offering coronary artery calcium testing, stress test, echocardiograms, sleep studies, and more, all right here close to home. To schedule an appointment, visit caldwellmedical.com.
It's all at your fingertips now at WPKYonline.com. Local video, local news, local sports, local weather information, and of course, contests. Plus, you can listen to us on your smart device. Just click the Listen Now button. We've made it easier to find your favorite information. WPKYonline.com.
Black Patch Grill says, "Go Tigers. Good luck this season."
Back at the Cab, wrapping up the Athletic Center pregame show. The Athletic Center, your one-stop shop for all of your sports needs. Bob, time for tonight's prayer, and I will start that one out as we get close to tip-off in this one, just about 1:50 left. Holy God, thank you for another night at the gym. We ask that you protect each student that steps on the court tonight, and we also ask that you bless the efforts of each student in ways they never thought possible.
And further, Lord, we ask you to give comfort to the people suffering from COVID-19, for the families that have lost loved ones due to that dreaded disease. We ask that you give courage and sportsmanship to the players, patience and understanding to the coaches, wisdom and knowledge to the game officials, and lastly, peace to us all. We ask these things in your precious name. Amen.
Amen. Minute 16 before we tip this one off. We're going to have the starting lineups coming up in just a second. Want to mention that the tip-off tonight is brought to you by Travis Construction and Concrete. For all of your construction and concrete needs, it's Travis Construction and Concrete. They also do driveways, porches, foundations, basement walls, decorative concrete, remodels, and more. Good luck, Tigers and Lady Tigers, and here's to building a successful year from Travis Construction and Concrete.
And Dennis, I'd like to go ahead and get our first quarter sponsor in before the national anthem. First quarter is going to be brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Beautiful furniture, baby furniture, gifts and registry, home decor, boutique clothes and accessories. Stop in and see Jake, the store mascot. Cozy Living, everything a home should be.
Teams are coming to the bench as the cheerleaders will come out and take their stance for the national anthem. Caldwell County Lady Tigers, Todd Central Lady Rebels tonight. As we said earlier, Matt Fralick's coaching the Lady Rebels in his first season at the helm at Todd Central. As we get set for the national anthem here.
Please stand for the national anthem.
Rendition of the national anthem played here at the Cab as we get set for action. Starting lineups coming up, and for that I'll turn it over to my buddy Bob Hayes.
Thank you, Dennis. Todd County Central, the visitor, will be introduced first.
Up first for the visitors, starting number 4, Sierra Collins.
And out first for the Lady Robins, Lady Raiders is Clara Collins. Next out is Lucy Chester. Next out is Abby Williams. Coming out is number 12, Jemiah Coleman. And last, number 24, Alexis Taylor for the Lady Raiders. For the Lady Tigers. Number 10 being introduced first is Katie Smiley.
Number 14, A.J. Hollowell.
Coming out next is A.J. Hollowell, number 14. And number 21, the third Lady Tiger, Jemiah Copeland. Number 23, Preston McKinney, the fourth Lady Tiger. And the fifth Lady Tiger coming out, number 42, Paris Gray. They are your 5 Lady Tiger starters for tonight. Lady Tigers gathering around Coach Mitchell on the floor. The Lady Raiders back with Coach Fralick's near their bench. And we'll be ready for basketball action here shortly at the Cab. Officials are taking their places on the court. There go the Lady Raiders from Todd County moving to the court. And for the call here in the first quarter, my broadcast buddy, best sportscaster in Western Kentucky, Dennis Stevens.
That's high praise, Bob, but I appreciate it. As Katie Smiley steps into the circle, she will jump against number 5, Lucy Chester. Lady Tigers in the home white uniforms with the blue trim. Lady Rebels have the red trim, and I'll let you call the color on the uniforms, Bob. It's kind of a black gray with the red numerals on that. Tip controlled by Caldwell County.
I say that's gunmetal gray, Dennis.
Smiley in the front court, gets it to Gray, top of the key, drives the left side of the lane, puts the ball on the floor. Stolen away by the Lady Rebels. Outlet pass up and in. First bucket of the game goes to Alexis Taylor, 2-0, Todd County. Smiley looked at that left side, man-to-man defense by Todd Central. Smiley wanted to make the jump stop. I think she wanted to go to the corner, decided against it, and dragged the pivot foot. So a turnover, Caldwell County.
And 2 trips down the floor, Dennis, and 2 turnovers. That's not how we want to start.
No, that's something this team has to shake as the season goes along, without a doubt. Caldwell County, a 3-2 zone defense to start out. Smiley at the top in that 3-2 zone. Todd Central works it around. Top of the key now, right wing, shot on the way. 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Todd Central with the rebound, no good. Todd Central again up and in. And that is Alexis Taylor again with her second bucket, and she'll go to the free throw line as well.
And we don't know who the foul is on yet until it goes up on the board.
There was a crowd under there, but Todd Central with 2 offensive rebounds. Foul is on number 21. Free throw is good. The foul was on Jakaya Copeland. 5-0, just a minute gone here in the ballgame. Katie Smiley at the point. Gets it to Copeland. Give and go right back to Smiley. Smiley bobbles it. And Bob, 3 trips and 3 turnovers. As the Lady Tigers have yet to get a clear shot off.
Looked like she got hammered on that shot, Dennis, which may have allowed her to walk a little bit.
Jemiah Coleman works it around over for a long 2 from the far side by Clara Collins. No good. Rebound comes down to Copeland. Copeland's going to pull up. Another long 3. This one missed. Rebound. Caldwell County up. No good. Smiley with the rebound. No good. Smiley with another rebound. No good, but she'll go to the free throw line.
Great rebounding effort that time by the Lady Tigers.
Also in there with a rebound on that possession was Jakaya Copeland. Smiley with a couple of Goodwin Insurance free throws. First one up and no good. Goodwin Insurance, your locally owned independent insurance agency capable of handling all of your insurance needs. Contact Goodwin Insurance for a free quote. Second free throw rolls over the front of the rim and in. 5-1 as Caldwell County gets on the scoreboard with 6:30 to go in the first quarter. Bringing it down is number 4, Clara Collins. They'll work it into the corner. Lucy Chester back out front. 3 is good for Abby Williams. 8-1. Todd Central with the early lead. Caldwell County with 1 point and 3 turnovers at this point. Gray down to Smiley. Smiley forces a shot up. A lot of contact. No call. Todd Central with the rebound on the air ball. Williams over to Chester. Chester has it taken away. Paris Gray on the steal. Reverses her dribble. Takes it down the lane. Up and in off the glass. Farmers Bank shot for Paris Gray. Farmers Bank and Trust Company, home of the Tiger debit card, the card that gives back to future athletes of Caldwell County. 5:35 left in the first quarter. 3-2 zone defense by Caldwell County. Into the right corner, it goes to Taylor. Taylor drives the lane, shot up, no good, gets her own rebound, partially blocked. A late whistle, and that one is going to be called, I think, on Presley McKinney. We'll see.
I think they got Presley. 23, I think, was the sign that
looked like a lot of ball, Bob, on that block, but they are going to get Presley with her foul, her first and team second, as Taylor goes to the line. Free throw off the side of the rim, no good.
Taylor now 1 for 2 at the free throw line tonight.
Second shot coming up for Alexis Taylor. This one off the back of the rim, no good. Chased down by McKinney. She gets it over to Smiley. Caldwell kind of alternated between Gray and Smiley at the point on Monday night. It's been all Katie Smiley tonight so far. Paris Gray now has it. Reverses her dribble at the top of the key. Puts a shot up. Todd Central was standing out of bounds when she threw it back in. They let her do it, but right to Caldwell County. Gray over to McKinney. Nice feed from Paris Gray on the assist. McKinney with the bank shot. 8-5.
In the right spot at the right time, and Paris was able to see her underneath the basket on the other side of the lane.
Coleman thought about the three, instead takes it over to Taylor. Taylor in the corner to Williams. She will fire the three. Good from the right corner. Couple of threes early for Todd Central. It's 11-5 with 4:30 left to go in the first quarter. Smiley hounded out front by Clara Collins. Smiley gets it back, wants to put up a long two. String music in Princeton KY. 11-7. Nice shot. Katie Smiley just above the elbow. Todd Central looks over that 3-2 zone. Over it goes for a three attempt is good. Jemiah Coleman. Caldwell County may have to extend that zone a little bit, Bob. That's 3 threes here in the first quarter, 14-7.
Or might have to go into a man-to-man, Dennis.
Pass overthrown. Smiley was looking for Paris Gray on the right block. That one sailed out of bounds.
Finally, after a torrid start, but turnover-wise, that's only the Lady Tigers' fourth turnover. The first one coming, the last one coming after about 3 minutes of play. So we're getting better in that game.
Timeout called on the floor. The referee still trying to decide if it's a 30 or a full. We'll take a 30 and be right back. This is Lady Tiger basketball on WPKY.
At First Southern National Bank, we believe in your future. We also know that you want to prepare now so your family is ready for opportunities when they arrive. We make it our priority to provide simple savings solutions to make that possible. Begin your savings journey now by opening an account online at fsmb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Heather Amin would like to wish the Tigers all the best of luck this year. Go Tigers.
And we're back here at the gym. Todd County will inbound it, bring it the length of the floor. Then through the call, my broadcast partner, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Lucy Chester to put it in, Williams brings it down the court for Todd Central. 4 Caldwell turnovers, 3 Todd Central threes, and it's 14-7 as we come out of the timeout.
And we're in a man-to-man now.
I think Coach Mitchell heard you, Bob. We got to do something to close out on those threes a little bit better. Dump inside to Taylor. Taylor, little baby hook spin, up and in, 16-7. Alexis Taylor, a good-looking player. Into the corner it goes. Caldwell County way off the mark on the three, off Paris Gray and out of bounds. It was A.J. Hollowell trying the three. 3:17 left in the first quarter, 16-7. Lady Rebels with the early lead. Down the court is Jemiah Coleman. Gets it over to Williams. She hands off to Chester, to Taylor. They'll work it back around. Into the ball game is number 1. And, Bob, we do not have a number 1. Oh, it's number 3, excuse me. Tamaya Foster. Foster over to number 12. Coleman for the shot, misses. Paris Gray with a good, strong rebound, and she's fouled on the rebound. Second foul on Todd Central. Coming out of the game is going to be McKinney and Copeland. Into the ball game comes Briley Butts and Morgan Akins. 2-3 zone by Todd Central. Smiley walks up to it, top of the key, drains the Little Caesars Pizza three-pointer. Little Caesars Pizza, home of the $5 hot and ready and $6 extra most bestest pizza. Steal, but stepping on the sideline is A.J. Hollowell.
Turnover for Todd County then, and followed by right away a turnover from Caldwell County.
16-10 the score with 2:38 remaining in the first quarter. Abby Williams at the point. Caldwell County in the man-to-man. Guarding the point is Morgan Akins. Todd Central works it back around. They'll drive the lane. Wild shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Katie Smiley. Smiley, baseball pass down to Paris Gray. Paris Gray up. A lot of contact. No foul called, out of bounds. Lady Tigers will keep possession, but I'm with you on that one, Bob. Gray looking to get it in. Gets it into the corner. A.J. Hollowell kicks it out to Butts. Butts over to Akins. Back out to Briley Butts. Inside. Paris Gray had trouble controlling it. Now has to pick up her dribble. Gets it over to Butts. Akins now top of the key. Lob pass looking for Katie Smiley. That one a little bit short. Picked off and brought up the court by Foster. Foster with the double dribble. Bob, we talked about this in our pregame show. Thought it might get a little frantic at times tonight with several turnovers for each team. And so far it's playing to script here in the first quarter.
Caldwell with 6 so far here, Dennis, and Todd Central just committing their third one.
1:50 left to go in the first. 16-10 as Caldwell County tries to cut into that Todd lead. Smiley has it knocked away inside to Butts. Nice pass. Butts off the mark on the shot, maybe partially blocked. Williams, a big outlet pass to Foster, kicks it back out. Shot up and no good by Collins. Foul underneath.
Got to push off on, I think, Alexis Taylor.
Foul is on Taylor. Third foul on the Lady Rebels. Checking in for Todd Central is number 21, Jemiah Kay, as Collins will come out of the ball game. Katie Smiley at the point the entire first quarter so far. Smiley brings it across. Tries to find a lane. Euro step up off the glass. No good. Rebound down to Foster. Foster gets it to Collins. Collins will walk it up the court with 1:14 left in the first. Caldwell County man-to-man after starting the game in a 3-2 zone. Whistle blows, and I think glasses were knocked off of Foster. She puts those back on. Checking back in, Jemiah Coleman for Todd Central, as Alexis Taylor will come out.
Alexis with 2 fouls for Todd Central. She's their strong inside presence.
Yeah, it'll be great to keep her in foul trouble if Caldwell County can, and I'm sure Coach Mitchell will make a note to go at her when she comes back into the game. Todd Central works it around top of the key. Now Williams left side, pulls up from 12 feet. No good. Paris Gray with the rebound. Gray immediately looks up the court. Goes right side, spin move, left hand down the lane. Jump stop and all over her arm, hanging over it. And still no call. Bob, you could clearly see that one as the ball went up. You had number 5, Lucy Chester, across both arms. No call. The ball is going to stay with Caldwell County, but those are plays where we've mentioned Caldwell County needs to get to the line more than they did Monday night. And without those calls, it's just impossible. Shot by Gray is off the mark. Rebound Todd Central with 27 seconds left. Chester with the shot off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound up and in. Jemiah Kay. 18-10, Todd Central. Caldwell County with 10 seconds left on the clock. Smiley goes underneath the Butts, kicks it back out to Akins. Open 3 from the left side, good. Little Caesars Pizza 3-pointer with less than a second left in the quarter. Morgan Akins. And after 1 quarter of play, it's Todd Central 18, Caldwell County 13. Back after this on WPKY.
Learn about your heart health with a simple scan. The Cardiology Clinic at Caldwell Medical Center features a highly trained team of heart health specialists and years of experience in cardiac health and wellness. Our specialists provide a wide range of cardiac-specific services, offering coronary artery calcium testing, stress test, echocardiograms, sleep studies, and more, all right here close to home. To schedule an appointment, visit caldwellmedical.com.
Keeping you up to date is what we do with live local news every weekday. Experienced reporters staff our newsroom with over 200 years of available combined experience in local news. Alan Watts, Tammy Hancock, Ed Marlowe, John Godsey, Ann Petrie, Scott Brown, Eddie Owen, Annie Catron. Your News Edge has the largest newsroom in this area. Stay up to date with your WPKY News Edge team. Local news. Weekdays at 6:30, 7:30, noon, and 5.
1580, 103.3 WPKY, Princeton.
And we're back here at the Cab in the one quarter of play. Caldwell County trailing by 5 points, 18-13. The second quarter is brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Stop in and see Pam. It's December, a lot of things for sale in that store, a lot of good potential Christmas presents. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. And for the call here in the second quarter, my friend Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Todd Central works it around a man-to-man defense into the lane. Ball loose on the floor. Caldwell County picks it up. It's going to be a tie-up, and possession arrow will go with the Lady Tigers. Bob, to close out that first quarter, Briley Butts and Morgan Akins teamed up on an early nominee for a clutch play of the game. Briley Butts had an open look inside, saw Akins wide open for three, and Morgan drains it at the buzzer.
And under a pretty good duress,
Caldwell County's Katie Smiley has it stolen away underneath. Williams on the run the other way for Todd Central, kicks it back out to Chester. Chester drives the lane, blocked from behind by Jakaya Copeland. Outlet pass to Briley Butts. Butts in some traffic, up and in off the glass. 18-15, Caldwell County on a 5-0 run.
Briley Butts and Morgan Akins have teamed up to put the last 5 points on the board for the Lady Tigers.
Williams at the point now for Todd Central. They go into the corner to Foster, back out to Chester. Chester looks it over from the wing, over to Kay. Underneath it goes back to Chester, feeds it out. Long three from the side, no good. Air ball, rebounded by Copeland. Copeland up to Akins. Akins kept that pivot foot down, back to Copeland, shot up, no good. Gray gets the rebound, goes back up, and they got to call that one in due. Harris Gray with a nice rebound and a pivot. Goes back up right into Chester, and Chester's going to be tagged with the foul.
Her first.
4 team fouls on Todd Central. First free throw, no good. Free throws, of course, brought to you all season by our friends at Goodwin Insurance.
Lady Tigers 1 out of 3 at the stripe tonight, so.
Smiley comes out of the game. Presley McKinney in for the Lady Tigers. Gray steps up to the line. That one good. 2-point ball game as Caldwell County on a 6-0 run right now. Paris Gray is going to come out of the ball game, and A.J. Hollowell back in for the Lady Tigers. So you have Hollowell, Copeland, Butts, Akins, and McKinney in for Caldwell County. Chester has it left wing. Top of the key to Foster. Foster hands off to Coleman. They get it back into Collins. Collins back into the ball game to Chester. Foot on the line, turns down the three, and Collins brings it back out top of the key. Morgan Akins guarding the point for Caldwell County. Long three, no good. Rebound comes down to Presley McKinney. That was Foster with the miss. McKinney brings it up. Nobody stops her. Tries to dribble into the lane, was anticipating a cut to the basket by Copeland. Turnover Caldwell County. Chester drags a three up and no good. Ball loose on the floor. Akins comes down with it. 2-on-2 the other way for Caldwell County. Akins has it knocked away, and it'll stay Lady Tiger basketball.
And Dennis, on that last play down the court, I'd love to see Presley stop and shoot that 5 or 6 footer. She was anticipating something that I didn't even anticipate.
Right. Timeout called on the floor, 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this. This is Lady Tiger basketball on WPKY.
Enjoy your favorite Mexican food at La Potosina Mexican Restaurant. They're open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m., offering up all your favorite authentic Mexican dishes for lunch and dinner. Now you pair your favorite meal with your favorite margarita. Enjoy dining in or call in for carryout. Call 270-365-3848 to place your order. They appreciate your business and are ready to serve you in a safe atmosphere. That's La Potosina Mexican Restaurant,
Princeton and Marion. Raider Auction Company is excited to cheer on all the Tiger athletes this season. Go Tigers from Raider Auction Company.
And we're back here at the Cab, 5:48 to play in the second quarter. Caldwell County inbounded under their own basket for the call, Dennis Stevens.
Presley McKinney will throw it in for Caldwell County. McKinney gets it to Gray. Gray, underneath it goes to Hollowell. Hollowell's shot missed. McKinney charged for the rebound, but went right out of her hands into the hands of Abby Williams.
It was a wide open shot, just didn't go down for the Lady Tigers.
It's 18-16 right now, 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Caldwell County currently on a 6-0 run. Foster with it in the corner, goes into Collins, and it's going to be McKinney over the back of Collins. Knew as soon as she did that, Bob.
That was an easy one to call. We could call that up here, Dennis.
She kind of winced when she did it. She knew she was going to have to come out with those 2 fouls. So 2 fouls on her, 2 fouls on Alexis Taylor for Todd Central. Taylor's been on the bench since she collected that second foul. And probably, if it stays close, we will not see her the rest of the half either. Collins on the wing into the corner. Williams may have got away with a walk. Shot up and good. 20-16. Todd Central with a 4-point lead. Smiley brings it down over to Gray. Gray turns and looks. Dribbles back out top of the key. Lob pass over to Smiley. Smiley off the glass and in. That's a play that's going to be there a lot, but you got to do like Paris did on that one. We had a turnover earlier. You got to get the lob high enough and let Smiley go up a little bit and get it. And a good job between those two. Baby hook bounces around, no good by Foster. Rebound Hollowell. AJ brings it down by herself, guarded by Foster. Gets around Foster, up off the glass and in. And Bob, we are tied at 20 with 4.5 to go in the first half. Shot on the other end, air ball, rebound Morgan Akins. Akins and the Lady Tigers wanting to run. Akins down the lane, wanted to get back to Gray, picked off by Foster. Williams is going to slow it down, gives it off to Collins. Todd Central will walk it across, 4:10 to go in the first half. Collins drives, runner off the rim, no good. Smiley with the rebound and a baseball pass up to Gray. Gray, a nice catch, goes up and in. Paris may have gotten away with a clear out, but it's kind of evening things up with some of the non-calls on the other end, I think. Air ball on the Todd Central end again. Katie Smiley with the rebound. She got it out to Briley Butts. Butts is passed down court, picked off. And she follows that turnover up with a foul. Into the ball game, Jakaya Copeland, as Briley Butts will come out. Caldwell County with the lead, 22-20.
Lady Tigers so far with 10 turnovers. Todd Central only 4.
Ball loose on the floor. We'll see what the referees get together with. One called one way, one called the other. And I think the official on the far side of the court is going to come in, overrule the near side, and give it to the Lady Rebels. With 3:39 left in the first half, Caldwell County currently on a 12-2 run. And Bob, most of that coming right after the absence of Alexis Taylor. Jump ball called into the lane as Foster tried to drive.
I'm almost thinking that could have been called a walk rather than a jump ball.
Excuse me, that was Coleman on the drive for Todd Central. Briley Butts checks back in. A.J. Hollowell out for Caldwell County. Underneath, Todd Central will take it out. Williams gets the cut from Chester. Chester up and in, and she's fouled. Good inbound play by Todd Central. Ties it at 22, and Lucy Chester will have a chance to break the tie with 3:26 left in the first half. Chester at the line. Shot up and good. 23-22 Todd Central. Whistle blows as they stop play for a substitute. Coming in for Caldwell County, the 7th grader that we talked about, Bob, Med Thomas, checks into the ball game as Jakaya Copeland comes out. Smiley at the point, Sees it open up underneath, kicks it back out. Thomas for three. Good. Little Caesars Pizza, three-pointer for the 7th grader.
That's a good way to get in the lineup and get something done, Dennis.
Back the other way, drive and a miss. Chester with the rebound, jump ball called. Possession arrow is going to the Lady Tigers. Yeah, Thomas checks in, trots down the court like she's been in the game the whole time and just calmly sinks her first three.
And there's no lid on that goal right now as far as she's concerned.
Smiley from the elbow, no good. Williams with the rebound for the Lady Rebels. Todd County down by 2 with 2:44 left in the half. Caldwell County looking much better in this man-to-man defense. Into the corner it goes to Chester. Chester wanted to drive, gets it back in. Todd Central brings in Alexis Taylor. And Briley Butts goes for the shot fake, ends up landing on the Todd Central player. I think that's number 12, Jemiah Coleman.
Did she get the shot off, Dennis? I didn't think she was. I think we just ran over her.
I think there's going to be some talk, but they're going to call it on the floor. Yeah, I don't think she had time to get the shot off because Briley Butts bit on the shot fake and landed right on top of the player.
2 fouls on Briley, total of 6 for the Lady Tigers here.
Coach Fralix on Todd Central, I think, saw this one kind of slipping away a little bit and brings in, taking a chance with 2:25 still on the first half clock to bring in Alexis Taylor. Feed underneath, knocked out of bounds off of Caldwell County. Williams will put it in play for Todd Central. Over it goes to Chester. Chester has it blocked by Smiley, went straight up. Great play. Smiley, though, saves it in after going out of bounds almost. Chester comes away with it for Todd County. And she throws it into the backcourt. It'll go out of bounds. Even if they had picked it up, it would have been an over and back. So another turnover as they have kind of mounted up for both squads.
And that was the 5th for Todd County here in the first half.
Smiley brings it across half court. Just over 2 minutes left in the first half. Caldwell looks to add to a 2-point lead. Paris Gray, top of the key, long three, no good. Again saved, but Bob, you can see him standing out on the L on Caldwell. Little snowbird action back on the other end, no good. Med Thomas had the rebound ripped away by Taylor, and I think
that may have gotten her
called
third.
her with her third. This will be big.
I think that, I don't disagree with that call at all.
Med Thomas had some nice position underneath, and it is, in fact, the 3rd foul on Alexis Taylor.
She was mugged, Dennis.
7th grader has come in and made her presence known with a 3 and a nice rebound there, and draws the foul on the leading scorer so far for Todd Central.
Tremendous basketball savvy by Mia Thomas as a 7th grader. Now we're being held up.
Coach Matt Fralix has some question about the referee that called the foul on Taylor.
To me, it was clear that Med had the rebound and then was, like I said, mugged.
Yeah, it was a situation where Thomas is going to learn to maybe keep the ball up, but Taylor did come in and rip it away, but with some physical contact for sure. Caldwell County, 3-pointer by Gray on the way, no good. Rebound down to Williams, and A.J. Hollowell is going to commit the foul from behind. Very physical ball game as this one progresses.
And Lady Rebels are in the bonus. It'll be the 1+.
7th team foul first on A.J. Hollowell.
And shooting, Dennis, the ponytail is
that is Williams. Abby Williams at the line, 1+. First one, good. 25-24, Caldwell County with the lead. Williams with a chance to tie it up.
And Lady Rebels 3 out of 5 from the charity stripe so far.
Second free throw off the back of the rim. Long rebound comes out to Chester. Chester left all alone from the 3-point mark. No good. Underneath, the rebound came down to Foster, stolen away by A.J. Hollowell. Hollowell looks up the court, had it to Med Thomas, picked up in a great spot. Morgan Akins, Johnny on the spot, picked it up, turned around, nobody between her and the goal, walks it in for a Farmers Bank shot, and it's 27-24 Lady Tigers. Chester underneath, goes up for the shot, no good, and I think Paris Gray is going to get called with the contact. 2 shots coming up for Lucy Chester.
And good news is that's Paris's first foul with 1:08 to go here in the first half, 1:09.
Caldwell was down at one point, 18-10. They have stormed back. First free throw up and good by Chester.
Chester 2 out of 2 from the stripe tonight.
Stay tuned for the Travis Construction and Concrete halftime show coming your way at the half. Second free throw rattles out, no good. 3 Lady Tigers in for the rebound. Med Thomas comes up with it. And a lazy pass over to Smiley is stolen away. Up and in. That cost him 2 as number 21, Jemiah Kay, was right in between Thomas and Smiley. Tied at 27. And Morgan Akins wanted to pass, dragged the pivot foot, and she gets called for the travel.
Might be time to settle these girls down, Dennis, and get a timeout. Not let this thing is tied right now.
Smiley tying a shoe on the far side of the court as we hold up play. 49.6 seconds. In it comes Todd Central into the front court, driving the lane. Little dump off pass to Chester, no good. Ball loose on the floor, and Akins had it. It's going to go off of Williams. Williams knocked it away, goes off of her foot. Coach Fralick's wanting some backcourt pressure on Katie Smiley. Smiley breaks it, dribbles it up on her own, gets it over to Akins. 30 seconds left in the first half. Akins dribbles into traffic, double teamed, and tie up on the floor. Possession arrow is going to take it to the Lady Rebels.
13th turnover for the Lady Tigers here in the first half versus 5 for Todd County. So difference in the game right there is 8 turnovers.
Williams walks it up. You're exactly right, Bob. And Caldwell County somehow is tied right now with Todd Central. Lady Rebels on the right wing. They get it to Williams, top of the key. Looks like they're going to play for one shot. Underneath it goes to Chester. Chester shot up, no good. Ball loose on the floor. Chester gets her own rebound, dumps it off, no good. Chester shot is blocked, and the whistle is going to blow to signal the end of the first half, and a fun first half it was. At the break, we are tied at 27. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get underway with the Travis Construction and Concrete halftime show here on your home for Lady Tiger basketball, 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they are ready to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dine-in or the drive-thru is always open, and they offer curbside pickup service. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. Stop in soon and enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your local McDonald's. Proud to be a part of this community. McDonald's of Princeton, proud supporters of the Caldwell County Tigers.
Are you ready for a new adventure? Christian Care Communities. It's much more than a safe group of buildings for adults age 62 and older. It's about fellowship with others. At Christian Care Communities, our people are our most precious resource.
The people are so nice, and I've never had any trouble with my good old officials here either. When you come here, oh my goodness, you're just pampered. You don't have to get out and do any garden work.
We've made a lot of new friends and get to talk to them and see what's going on with them. So we really enjoy it. I have no regrets whatsoever. When you walk into your front door, your back door, when you move in, you've picked out everything that goes in the inside. Everything is new.
We are about exceeding expectations. Contact Jessica for a tour and to find out more about our move-in specials. Find us on Facebook at Christian Care Communities Hopkinsville and at christiancarecommunities.org.
Need cash fast? Get the money you need. Call ABC Finance now.
The hustle and bustle of the holiday season is stressful enough without adding financial worry to the list.
At ABC Finance, we offer a deferred payment program on holiday loans.
Hi, this is Jody Lamb at the Princeton ABC Finance location.
And this is Todd Morris at the Hopkinsville location.
Make this season the best ever with the help of ABC Finance.
At ABC Finance, we provide loans up to $15,000.
Our commitment is to make the loan process easy and stress-free.
The decisions are made quickly, usually within an hour.
We can even consolidate all loans into one easy payment.
No appointment is needed. Walk-ins are welcome.
Give us a call and we will take your application over the phone.
Or you can apply online at abcfinanceonline.com.
And like us on Facebook.
ABC Finance in Hopkinsville on Fort Campbell Boulevard next to O'Charlie's and in Princeton Plaza. ABC Finance.
All loans subject to normal credit approval.
With YourSportsEdge.com, you get more coverage of your favorite teams, athletes, and sports.
Lets me know the student as a whole person.
With no page limits or subscription fees ever.
It means exposure for the local high school athlete.
A new look and a new feel, no matter where you are.
Even if I'm out of town, I have it on my phone.
It's always available right at your fingertips.
Round-the-clock coverage of local athletes.
High school sports coverage the way it's supposed to be.
I love what they did with the website.
Download the free app now. YourSportsEdge.com.
Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress wishes all the Tiger athletes good luck this season. Go Tigers. Give it your all from Herb Hayes Furniture.
We are at the half, tied up at 27. Lady Tigers, Lady Rebels. Good game as Caldwell closes the half on a 17-9 run to tie this one at 27. Time now to get underway on the Travis Construction and Concrete halftime show. Travis Construction and Concrete for your construction and concrete needs, as well as driveways, porches, basement walls, decorative concrete, foundations, remodels, and a lot more. That's Travis Construction and Concrete. Caldwell County was down 18-10 at one point in that second quarter when number 24, Alexis Taylor, picked up her second foul. She went to the bench for several minutes. Caldwell County able to go on a good 12-2 run and close it out on a 17-8 run, or excuse me, 17-9 run, and we'll get it tied here at 27 at the half. Time now for the stats of the first half. Those stats brought to you, as always, by Ackridge Farm Supply, Ace Hardware, a fourth-generation family business. They've been in business since 1933, providing high-quality goods and services to West Kentucky farmers and homeowners. Now with stores in Fredonia and Eddyville to serve all of your needs. And for the stats of that first half, here's Bob Hayes.
Thank you, Dennis. Caldwell County tied here at halftime with the Todd County Central Lady Raiders, 27-27. At the end of the first quarter of play, Todd County led the Lady Tigers by 5, 18-13. The Lady Tigers getting off to a slow start. Lady Rebels out to a 6-7-0 lead to start the game, but then Caldwell County clawed back into it. And in the second quarter, the Lady Tigers outscored the Lady Raiders 14-9 to erase that 5-point deficit. And we are tied here at halftime, 27-27. For the Lady Tigers, Katie Smiley leads the Lady Tigers with 8 points. She has 2 two-point field goals, 1 three-pointer, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. 5 points for Morgan Akins off the bench in a really nice role. She has a 2-pointer and a 3-pointer and really changed the complexion of the game late in the first quarter, early in the second quarter. She has 5 points here at halftime. 5 points also for Paris Gray. Paris 2 two-point field goals, 1 out of 2 from the charity stripe. 3 points for Med Thomas on a 3-pointer, checking into the game, immediately getting the ball, finding herself wide open and draining the 3 from the right side of the court here. 2 points for Briley Butts on a 2-pointer. 2 points for A.J. Hollowell on a 2-point field goal. And 2 points for Presley McKinney on a 2-point field goal here at halftime. Total of 27 points for the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers, way too many floor mistakes here in the first half, committing 13 turnovers. Todd County with only 5. Lady Tigers doing a good job on the board with them with 20 rebounds, led by Katie Smiley with 5. 3 rebounds, A.J. Hollowell. 3 for Jakaya Copeland. 2 rebounds for Presley McKinney. 2 for Morgan Akins. 2 for Med Thomas. 3 for Paris Gray. For Todd County Central, they're led by Abby Williams with 9 points on a 2-point field goal and 2 3-pointers. She hitting her 3-pointers early in the game, which gave Todd Central the early lead here in this game. She has a total of 9 points here at halftime. 7 points for Alexis Taylor on 3 2-point field goals, 1 out of 3 from the charity line, and she's the big inside force for Todd Central. Now has 3 fouls here at halftime, so she's going to probably have her minutes chopped back a little bit in the second half. Coach Fralick's put her in late in the second quarter, hoping that she would not draw the third, but she did. So a little foul trouble there for the Lady Raiders there. 4 points for Lucy Chester on a 2-point field goal, 2 out of 3 from the charity stripe. 4 points for Jemiah Kay on 2 2-point field goals, and 3 points for Jemiah Coleman on a 3-pointer. Total of 27 points here for Todd County Central here at halftime. Both teams shooting 50% from the free throw line. Caldwell County 2 out of 4 from the stripe, and Todd County Central 4 out of 8 from the stripe. So going to be an interesting chess match here in the second half, Dennis, as to who wants them. We got out of our zone defense early on and played man-to-man, and more than likely I think that's our game plan here in the second half.
I don't think defensively we're going to change that any at all. That man-to-man worked really good. Todd Central came out, made some threes early in this one, so Coach Mitchell had to make a change on that. They did get the big player Alexis Taylor in foul trouble. Coach Fralick took a chance, put her back in. She tried to rip the ball away from Med Thomas and got called for the foul, so she is saddled with those 3 fouls now. That might be big as we head down the stretch. We'll see how she makes it through in the fourth quarter. That's going to do it for us here on the Travis Construction and Concrete halftime show. Travis Construction and Concrete for all of your construction and concrete needs, including driveways, porches, foundations, basement walls, decorative concrete, remodels, and more. That's Travis Construction and Concrete. We'll take a 30-second break. When we come back, we'll have the second half, get the second half underway, as this one is tied at the half at 27 here on WPKY.
Fortner Gas Company has been serving the propane needs of Western Kentucky for 70 years. You'll find offices in Princeton and Cadiz. They're your local and family-owned propane supplier. Browse their website to discover the many services and products available. You can shop in person or online, and they can answer any and all questions in person or on the phone. If they're already your propane supplier, they say thank you. If they're not, they would love to be. Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
Community Medical Clinic is excited to cheer on the Tigers all season long. Go Tigers from Community Medical Clinic.
And we're back here at the Cab, halftime winding down with less than 20 seconds to go. Both teams at their respective benches. Third quarter is going to be brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. Stop in and see Pam. Stop in and also see Hab. He's your local U-Haul dealer here in Princeton. Beautiful furniture, baby furniture, and Cozy Living. Everything a home should be. The Lady Tigers will inbound the ball to start the third quarter here. And for the call, my broadcast partner, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. A good one here at the Cab tonight as Caldwell County tries to get in the win column for the first time this season after that opening season loss to Whitesville Trinity. Somebody's got to go to the ball, and finally A.J. Hollowell does. Smiley gets it back, looks it over inside to Paris Gray on the cut, goes up, and she's going to be called for steps. She wanted to cut over, but she was blocked out by number 12, Jemiah Coleman.
After that little baby step, she laid the ball in, but walking nullifies the basket.
Just got to put a stop to these turnovers. Caldwell County's shooting the ball well tonight. Todd Central almost has that one go out of bounds. Chased down by number 21, Jemiah Kay. Weave out front as Collins hands it off. Williams comes up with it. Baseline jumper is good. That weave ended up with Abby Williams about 10 feet out on the baseline from the left side. Drains it, 29-27 Todd Central. Smiley at the point, goes off a screen, gets it back. Jakiah Copeland, underneath it goes A.J. Hollowell, turns and shoots, no good. Ball is off of McKinney. And I think this is one of those games McKinney, from an official standpoint, would just soon forget. The call's not going with Presley at all so far tonight. A minute gone here in the second half. Williams starts the weave out front. Caldwell County man-to-man. Collins over to Kay. Kay drives the lane, has it go out of bounds. Looked like it was off her leg. They're going to say it's going to stay with them and off of Caldwell County.
And so far, the Alexis Taylor is not in there, Dennis. So Coach Fraley does have her on the bench here starting the third quarter.
It's a good time for Caldwell County to make a good run. They ended that first half on a pretty nice run. In the lane, blocked. Rebound back up and in as Tamaya Foster gets it to go in. They call timeout while Foster retrieves her glasses once again. 31-27. Caldwell County looking for their first points of the second half. Katie Smiley drives, pulls up for a 12-footer, no good. McKinney with the rebound, backs in, no good. And Todd Central with the rebound. Collins picks it up near midcourt. Down it comes inside the lane, shot up and no good. Rebound to Copeland. Copeland gets it to Smiley in the backcourt. That miss was by Kay. Reach-in foul is going to be at half court. That one on Jemiah Kay. First foul of the second half on either team. McKinney will take it out right at midcourt. Get somebody to break to the ball. Long outlet pass is stolen away by Williams. And it's going to be off Williams' leg as she couldn't control it. Out of bounds across the baseline. So Caldwell County gets it back, but just got to take better care of this basketball in this second half, and the game is there for Caldwell County. Inside it goes. Gray misses the short jumper inside. Williams wants to run on the other end. Into the corner. Three on the way. Air ball. Out of bounds off of Foster. Briley Butts is going to come in for Caldwell County, and Presley McKinney is going to take a seat. Butts to put it in. And they had to let the players get off the court on the substitution. Todd Central with a little 2-2-1 three-quarter court pressure. Butts is going to come across, breaks that down to Hollowell. Hollowell, the pass was a little bit high. Hollowell tried to save it in off the baseline, but stepped on the baseline on the touch. Three
turnovers here so far, one for Todd County.
3 turnovers in only 2 minutes and 16 seconds has gone by here in the third quarter. Todd Central with a 4-point lead and the ball as they bring it across half court with Abby Williams. She'll be picked up at half court by Smiley. Over it goes to Coleman. Coleman drives, no good on the rebound. I think that's going to be Chester, and Chester is fouled over the back. We'll see if she was shooting or just going to call it on the rebound.
I think it was a non-shooting. It was on Katie Smiley. Her first, team first.
So underneath the basket, Williams will put it in play for Todd Central. Gets it into Coleman. Coleman dribbles around. Out to Kay. Kay back to Coleman. Looking underneath. Taylor back into the ballgame. Instead, they go to Chester. Chester's shot, no good. Taylor had the rebound. Out of bounds, and it's Caldwell County ball. Bob, 2 things coming up on this possession. You know, Caldwell County wants to get some points on the board because they haven't scored in this quarter, but they also, you would think, will want to go right at Alexis Taylor.
And she's guarding Paris Gray, so.
Caldwell County will see if they can work it in. Smiley on the right wing. She goes off a screen by Gray. Over to Hollowell. Hollowell hands it off to Gray. And a 3-second call is going to be on either Butts or Copeland. I don't know which one they saddled that one with, but another Caldwell turnover here in the third quarter. Still scoreless. 4:59 left in the third quarter. Butts is going to come out. Morgan Akins into the ball game. Abby Williams at the point for Todd Central. She'll be picked up by Smiley. Jumping the pass but not getting it was Hollowell. They feed it inside. Chester's shot, no good, but a foul on the play. That one's on Morgan Akins. Her first. But 2 shots coming up for Lucy Chester. She's been to the line several times tonight, I think, Bob, hasn't she?
2 out of 3
2 out of 3
so far.
This one off the front of the rim, no good. Chester will get her second. Todd Central ahead by 4, 31-27. That one no good. Rebound comes down to Todd County. They get it back to Chester. Steps out for the short jumper, no good. Rebound, Katie Smiley. Smiley will bring it up herself. Gets it up to Gray. Gray has Taylor on her. We'll see if Paris decides to drive and see if she can pick up that 4th foul. Does, goes inside, has it knocked away. Taylor with the steal. She comes back the other way. Hollowell back, tries to draw the charge, and it's going to be a blocking foul and count the basket. Taylor will step to the line with a chance for a 3-point play. Foul is going to be on A.J. Hollowell. Her second. Caldwell still looking for their first points of the 3rd quarter as Alexis Taylor steps to the free throw line. Shot up and no good. Rebound comes down to Smiley. 33-27 Todd Central. Smiley drives the right side of the lane, runner up off the glass and in. Farmer's bank shot. Katie Smiley breaks the ice for Caldwell County, but almost 4 minutes pass in the quarter before Caldwell County gets on the board. 33-29. Lob over to Chester, way over her head. Nice position by Jakaya Copeland. Copeland did a good job, Bob, putting that elbow in the back and making that a tough entry pass, trying to look for Chester.
2 turnovers for Todd County here. Maybe gives us a chance to go down and put some more points up.
Still just a 4-point game. Smiley has it, right wing, over to Akins. Akins looks around, lob back inside, but a lot of traffic stolen away. This one, Morgan makes up for it, comes back and gets the steal, and a reach in is going to be called on Tamaya Foster. Not textbook basketball going on right now, but still a lot of hustle out of both squads, but the turnovers starting to mount for both squads.
3 for Todd County Central here in the 3rd quarter, 6 for the Lady Tigers.
Katie Smiley will bring it across the court with 3:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. Lob underneath, knocked away, looking for Paris Gray. These lob passes just are not covering enough distance and falling short. Presley McKinney set to check back in at the next opportunity. Driving the lane, runner with one hand, no good. Smiley with the rebound. That miss was by Coleman. Over to Akins. Akins drives, dished at the last minute. She should have just pulled up with that one, Bob, like you said earlier on one of the young ladies' play. Go ahead and take that short jumper. Alexis Taylor with the steal, and Todd Central with the basketball. Chester over to Coleman. Coleman looking around for some help. Underneath it goes to Taylor. Reach-in foul is going to be called on one of 2 Lady Tigers. We'll see who gets that one. Maybe Paris Gray. Into the ball game, Presley McKinney and A.J. Hollowell. Gray is given the second foul. 4 team fouls here in the half already on Caldwell County. Williams to Chester, wide open, up and in. 35-29, timeout called on the court. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll be back after this. Lady Tigers trail by 6.
Get the care that you need to stay mentally and physically well from the convenience of your home. Health First Community Health Center is doing their part to help stop the spread. They're now offering telehealth services to keep you healthy at home. Scheduling a virtual visit with your medical or behavioral health provider is easy. All you need is a smartphone, tablet, or computer and internet access. Contact their office for an appointment at 877-667-7017. That's 877-667-7017. At Health First, your health is their first concern.
It's all at your fingertips now at WPKYonline.com. Local video, local news, local sports, local weather information, and of course, contests. Plus, you can listen to us on your smart device. Just click the Listen Now button. We've made it easier to find your favorite information. WPKYonline.com.
Cozy Living Interior and Boutique, cheering on all Tiger athletes.
And we're back here at the Cab. 2 minutes, 42 seconds to play in the third quarter. And the Lady Raiders from Todd County Central outscoring the Lady Tigers by 8-2 here to take a 6-point lead. Caldwell County inbound the ball for the call. Tiger broadcaster Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Caldwell County will bring it up with A.J. Hollowell. Hollowell across midcourt. Underneath, looking for Butts, overthrows her, and a turnover out of the timeout, and that's got to be really frustrating to Coach Mitchell. Drew up the play, and then you walk away with a turnover and no shot attempt. Only 2 points so far in the quarter for the Lady Tigers, as they now trail by 6, 35-29, 2:25 to go in the quarter. Stolen away, Briley Butts with the pass. Butts tries to drive the lane, knocked away from behind. Now the ball loose on the floor. Chester and Gray in a foot race. Chester has it, dumps it down to Williams. Williams off the glass and in. Katie Smiley's going to bring it up this time for the Lady Tigers. She'll pull up top of the key for three. Little Caesars Pizza, three-pointer. And no better time. Katie Smiley drains it from the top of the key, 37-32.
Big shot, Dennis, on that one. We needed that three.
Yeah, it was starting to slip away just a little bit for the Lady Tigers. Driving the lane is Coleman. Fouled on the play. 2 shots coming up for Jemiah Coleman. 5th team foul on Caldwell County. That's the 2nd on Katie Smiley.
Coleman.
Free throw up and good.
Coleman been to the line 1 time now and just barely made it.
Butts out of the game, Thomas in. Coleman gets set for her 2nd. This one, almost got a friendly bounce, falls off. Ball loose. Paris Gray finally comes up with it. Gray's going to pull up, let the traffic go by, and she'll bring it up and set up the half-court offense for Caldwell County. Goes off a screen, kicks it over to Thomas for 3. No good. Rebound to Hollowell. Back out to Med Thomas. Thomas dribbles into the lane, pulls up, has to get rid of it. Got it to A.J. Hollowell, hit her in the glasses. And the referees will call time, let her adjust those. That hit her right in the frame and pushed right against her forehead, so stunned her for just a second. She's going to be given some time to collect her senses a little bit.
And Dennis, just watching Katie Smiley on this trip down the floor, they are really in her back pocket right now guarding her.
Smiley to put it in play, looking for somebody to go to the ball, and it's going to be Paris Gray. Gray got away probably with an over and back. Gray, though, with the charge. Wipe the bucket away. Foul on Paris Gray with 1:07 left in the third quarter.
Paris's 3rd foul.
38-32. Todd Central with the lead after this one was tied at the half at 27. Kickball by Katie Smiley. Morgan Akins will come into the ball game. Gray is going to come out. Also Copeland into the ball game. And Thomas out. Really impressed with the minutes Thomas has played tonight and the contributions she has made.
She has contributed, there's no doubt about that.
Inbounds comes into the backcourt to Coleman. Coleman drives the lane, shot up between 2 people, no good. Chester with the rebound, no good, but she gets her own rebound, goes back up and gets fouled. Jakiah Copeland, I think, is going to pick up this one.
And Todd County's height is now beginning to show a little bit inside on these rebounds.
3rd foul on Copeland as Chester will put it up and in. 50 seconds left.
Chester 3 out of 6 from the free throw line.
Copeland out, butts into the ball game. That'll put McKinney down on the block opposite Katie Smiley. Chester's second free throw is good. Nice rotation. 8-point lead now for Todd Central, 40-32. Smiley to Akins. Akins gets it over to Butts. Butts drives from the three-point line, has it blocked by Chester, picked up by Taylor. And Williams will bring it down. Coach Fralix is wanting one shot. We'll see if Todd Central, I don't think anybody got the message to Chester. Chester shoots it from three, misses, but Alexis Taylor comes down with the rebound. 16 seconds. Katie Smiley with the back tip, but picked up by Williams in the backcourt. Williams with it. Now stolen away by Katie Smiley. 5 seconds on the clock. Backs up for a three off the front of the rim. No good. Chester. And Chester lets time run out. At the end of the third quarter, it's Todd Central 40, Caldwell County 32. Back after this on WPKY.
Get the care that you need to stay mentally and physically well from the convenience of your home. Health First Community Health Center is doing their part to help stop the spread. They're now offering telehealth services to keep you healthy at home. Scheduling a virtual visit with your medical or behavioral health provider is easy. All you need is a smartphone, tablet, or computer and internet access. Contact their office for an appointment at 877-667-7017. That's 877-667-7017. At Health First, your health is their first concern.
The Planners Bank season of giving is underway. You can shop for gifts while helping local nonprofit organizations. Planners Bank has given each selected organization an initial $5,000 donation. You can purchase items from any branch or online, and 100% of the proceeds will go to the organization supported by that branch. Visit Planners Bank Facebook page for more details. Get some shopping done, all while supporting local and area charities through Planners Bank's season of giving.
Good luck, Tigers. Have a great season from Treasures Remembered.
And back here at the Cab to start the fourth quarter, Caldwell County outscored 13-5 in that third quarter. All 5 Lady Tiger points coming from Katie Smiley. The fourth quarter brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Beautiful furniture, baby furniture. Stop in and see what they've got for sale out there. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. Caldwell County Central will inbound the ball for the call. Tiger sportscaster Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Caldwell County with more turnovers than points in the third quarter. It's going to make it tough to win a close game. Turnover for Todd Central as McKinney picks it off. Outlet pass down to A.J. Hollowell. Has it blocked by Taylor. And back the other way come the Lady Rebels. Into the front court is Collins. Collins guarded by Hollowell. Collins directing traffic, gets it over to Kay on the wing to Foster. Inside to Taylor at the free throw line. Back out. It's going to be Kay for three. Good. Jemiah Kay. And the lead is back to double digits. 43-32. Smiley bringing it up with man pressure in the backcourt. Smiley, left side. Wants to pass it off. Nobody open. Throws it into traffic. Hollowell somehow gets it, puts a shot up and in. And she'll go to the free throw line. Tough shot, A.J. Hollowell. I don't know how she got it up over the traffic, Bob, but she found a way to get it up and in, and she'll step to the line for a Goodwin Insurance free throw.
And the foul is on Tamaya Foster, her second.
Goodwin Insurance, your locally owned independent insurance agency capable of handling all of your insurance needs.
AJ's first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Good.
Good.
43-35. Caldwell County still hanging around. We've got to take care of the ball here in the fourth. Turnover, Todd Central, as Copeland comes up with it. Gets it to McKinney, over to Smiley. Smiley will bring it up the court. Looks over at Gray, open for three, left wing, no good. And rebound down to Foster. Foster with the outlet pass, tipped by Gray. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Staying Lady Rebel basketball. 6:29 to go in this ball game.
Paris' shot was right here in front of us, Dennis. It looked pretty good.
Yeah, she had an open look. Just
didn't go down.
Did not fall. Williams to take it out on the baseline for Todd Central. Gets it into Chester. Chester has really played well tonight. She fires a long three up, no good. Off the hands of Taylor, and they call it off of Caldwell County. There's no way on that one.
No.
Collins takes the inbounds pass. Gets it back in the corner. Now over to Taylor. Free throw line high, no good. Williams up and in on the rebound. That's 2 points that never should have happened, Bob, because that ball was clearly out on Taylor. Smiley back the other way, no good. A.J. Hollowell tied up on the rebound. Possession arrow keeps it with the Lady Tigers.
I'm glad Katie got that shot up. She had a nice look at the basket, it just didn't go down.
McKinney to put it in play, lobs it into Smiley. Smiley dribbles, shot up off the glass, no good. But she'll go to the free throw line for a couple of Goodwin Insurance free throws. That one halfway down, Bob, before it decided to roll out. 10-point lead, 45-35, just a tick under 6 minutes to go in this ball game.
Katie 1 for 2 at the line so far tonight.
First free throw up and good.
It's the time of the game, Dennis, where we need stops and obviously baskets as a result of those stops.
Second free throw, nothing but net. Lead back down to 8 for Todd Central. Caldwell County is going to come with the backcourt pressure, man-to-man defense. Chester to put it in play, looking for the long ball. Instead, they'll come in to Collins. Hollowell went for the steal, didn't get it. Now Collins races down the court. Long two on the way and good for number 12, Jemiah Coleman. Back to a 10-point lead, 5:44 left. Smiley for three, off the mark. Rebound to Collins. Collins is going to be fouled on the play. Took an arm across the face.
Foul goes against A.J. Hollowell, her third.
So we'll stroll to the other end where Collins will have a 1-and-1 opportunity.
Tigers' eighth foul here in the second half. Collins yet to go to the free throw line tonight, so.
She steps up to the line, trying to increase a 10-point lead for Todd Central. First one up, off the back of the rim, no good. Chester over the back with the rebound, puts it back up, misses the shot, but Todd Central with the rebound. They'll get it back out to Collins at half court. She'll set the offense again to Chester on the left wing. Chester hits Coleman, drives the lane, blocked by Katie Smiley. Tracked down though by Collins, gets it over to Williams, tries the three, no good. Taylor up, no good. Williams follows it, no good. Ball still loose on the floor. Offensive rebounds galore for Todd Central. And a timeout called from the bench, just a 30 by Coach Fralix. So we'll take a quick timeout with Caldwell down by 10. Back after this on WPKY.
Because during this extremely difficult time in healthcare, many are afraid to go to the hospital or the doctor's office. Some folks may miss the opportunity to have Pennyroyal Hospice help them through the most difficult of times. As a family member, you can refer your loved ones for the additional care needed at end of life without a hospital or doctor's visit. Pennyroyal Hospice. It's about living to the fullest.
Give it your all this season, Tigers. Good luck from the Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center.
Back here at the Cab, 5 minutes and 3 seconds left in the game. Caldwell County trailing Todd County Central by 10, 47-37. The ball will be inbounded side front court for Todd Central as we come back to action. And for the call here, my broadcast partner, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Todd Central really wearing the boards out here in the fourth quarter with especially the offensive boards.
I bet they've had about 7, 8, 9 offensive boards here in the last 3 trips.
Comes into Coleman. Coleman has it ripped away by Smiley. Caldwell County with 2-on-1. Pass over to Hollowell, up and no good. Contact on the floor. Both players go down, no call. Collins back across midcourt on the other end. Taylor has it into the hands now of Williams. Abby Williams down low to Chester. Chester to Taylor, back over to Coleman. Short 15-footer is good. 4.5 minutes to go. 49-37, Todd Central. Smiley comes down, drops it off to Gray for three. Little Caesars Pizza three-pointer, and a full timeout called by Coach Mitchell.
And that
49-40.
And that was from the lunchroom, Dennis.
That was long. That was way out there. We'll take a minute break and be back. This is Lady Tiger basketball on WPKY.
The Planters Bank season of giving is underway. You can shop for gifts while helping local nonprofit organizations. Planters Bank has given each selected organization an initial $5,000 donation. You can purchase items from any branch or online, and 100% of the proceeds will go to the organization supported by that branch. Visit Planters Bank Facebook page for more details. Get some shopping done, all while supporting local and area charities through Planters Bank's season of giving.
As a community-owned enterprise, the Princeton Electric Plant Board provides services to the people in the Princeton area. One of the services they provide is to make sure the lights are on over our fields and courts for our Caldwell County Tigers. From everyone at the Princeton Electric Plant Board, good luck to all the Caldwell County Tigers and hopes for a safe season. And a big electric roar to their Tigers, Preston Burrell, Addie Vincent, and Lily Horde.
Hancock's Neighborhood Market would like to wish the Tigers all the best of luck this year.
And we're back here at the Cab. 4 minutes, 19 seconds to play. Caldwell County chipping away at that 10-point lead, now trailed by 9. Todd County Central inbound the ball, bringing it to the court, and for the call, here's Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Referee just set the ball down as Todd Central laid out of the huddle. They get the ball in to Chester. Chester to Williams. Just over 4 minutes to go in the basketball game. Ball loose, picked up by Med Thomas just into the ball game. Thomas dribbles it down, tries to feed it underneath the Hollowell, picked off by Taylor. Taylor quickly back the other way for the Lady Rebels. She pulls it up, gives it to Coleman. Coleman out to Collins. Collins goes to midcourt, resets the offense, pulls up her dribble, gets it over to Chester on the left wing. Chester looks underneath to Taylor. Taylor spin move, misses a shot. Tries to save it, but she's standing out of bounds. You knew sooner or later they had to call that standing out of bounds tonight, Bob. It's the first one out of about 4. 49-40. 3:41 in the contest.
And Dennis, I think if I'm Coach Mitchell, I'm going to stop that trying to get that ball inside and take it up from outside.
Smiley running one-hander off the glass. Farmers Bank shot.
Maybe
Farmers
she got
Bank
away
and Trust
from
Company, home of the Tiger debit card. Blocking foul is going to be called on Gray. High schoolers bringing the Euro step in, and Gray picks up the foul. I think that's her fourth. 7-point lead for Todd Central with 3:22 to go.
And this is a point where you mentioned earlier where Todd County didn't shoot well coming down the end of the Tree County game at the free throw line.
It's going to be number 24, Alexis Taylor, at the line.
Alexis is 1 out of 4 tonight at the line, so she's certainly a candidate to miss.
First free throw up and good. Taylor has found a way to stay in this ball game after being saddled with foul trouble most of the first half. Taylor will step back to the line with 3:22 to go. 50-42. Free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Tip rebound by Chester, no good. Smiley comes down with the board. Smiley up to Akins. Akins looks it over, dumps it into Gray. Gray wanted to pull it out for the three, instead goes baseline, has it knocked away. Ball loose, picked up by Collins. Collins goes behind the back, goes off of her leg, but they're going to say he stays with Todd Central. Caldwell with pressure in the backcourt. Smiley to guard the throw-in. Run out. Collins. Akins tries to get back. Dump off. Up and in to number 21, Jemiah Kay. Collins did a good job not to try to go up and force something there as she had Kay on the trailing. Now it's Akins. Akins spin move, goes up for the shot and in. Morgan Akins. Caldwell back within 8, but time becoming a factor. 2:36 and counting. Caldwell double teams Collins out front. They get it down to Taylor underneath. And a carry, turnover, Todd Central. Nice defense coming out of that pressure out at midcourt. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball on WPKY Princeton. Akins inbounds to Smiley. Man-to-man defense for Todd Central. Smiley dribbling at the top of the key. Over to Akins. Akins right wing, looks it over. Akins wants to drive the lane. Wrap around pass up and no good. They're going to call steps on Jakiah Copeland. Another turnover, Caldwell County. And Bob, I think that's been the major difference here in the second half, especially that third quarter.
13 in the first half, and now we have 14 so far here in the second half. Dennis, that's pretty tough to overcome trying to win a basketball game.
Smiley out of the ball game. Thomas in for the Lady Tigers. Caldwell really going to have to block out well on shots because of a very small lineup on the floor now for the Lady Tigers. Collins out front as Todd Central looks to use a little bit of time. Stolen away. Paris Gray reaches in, takes the ball away, comes back down the floor, up and in. Gray with the steal. Timeout called by Caldwell County with 1:47 left in the contest. 52-46. We'll take 30 seconds and be back. This is Lady Tiger basketball on WPKY.
Princeton Drugstore is proud to announce that COVID vaccinations are available at their location in downtown Princeton. Princeton Drugstore has been serving this area since 1886, and they're not stopping now to receive the vaccine. You can call or go online. The number to call is 270-365-5585. That number again is 270-365-5585. Or visit the website at princetondrugstore.com.
And we're back here at the Cab, 1:47 to play in the game. Caldwell County just having scored on a 2-point field goal by Paris Gray. Timeout called. Coach Mitchell is exhorting his Lady Tigers here in front of us. Trailing 52-46 with 1:47. Not impossible here, Dennis.
Absolutely not. They are staying in this ball game in spite of the turnover situation and how many they have had tonight. Just a 2-possession game right now with 1:47 left in the basketball game. Todd Central will put it in play and have to bring it the length of the court. Caldwell County is going to bring some backcourt pressure. Smiley back into the ball game for Caldwell County. Chester gets it into Coleman, over to Williams. Smiley went for the steal, didn't get it. Williams now across half court, picked up by Akins. Down low it goes to Taylor. Taylor spin move up, no good. Ball loose. Taylor gets her own rebound, goes back up, no good. And Smiley comes down with it. She has it ripped away, but a foul is going to be called. That could be on Taylor.
Taylor just picked up her fourth, I'm sure.
You got to give credit where it's due, and Taylor has played a remarkable half to stay in the ball game after having 3 fouls in the first half.
Only 5 fouls on Todd Central here in the second half.
1.5 minutes left in this one. Caldwell County has to take advantage of every possession, Bob. You got to forget about the turnovers where you're at now and not commit any the rest of the game.
They are precious, Dennis. You're right.
Gray goes down the court. She's going to be called with a travel as she tried to go up. I think it was either going to be a travel or a charge because Williams had pretty good position.
And that's why I think stop and pull up and shoot the 8-footer. We didn't get a shot off then. And
inbounds it comes to Coleman. Coleman gets it out to number 21, Kay. Back over to Chester. Chester to Kay. Launches a long 2. Good. 54-46, foot on the line when she shot that one. And I think some cramp issues for A.J. Hollowell. She's going to have to come out of the ball game. Med Thomas in for Caldwell County. Bob, you remember years ago, Jada Boyd learned how to do that. She would drive that lane and sometimes get out of control or in bad situations. She learned how to pull up and take that short jumper in the lane, and you're exactly right. Something Caldwell County could well benefit from. Into the lane, Paris Gray goes up. Shot no good, but she will step to the line. Couple of Goodwin Insurance free throws. And not just one player. Every Lady Tiger could benefit from learning what Jada did a few seasons ago.
And I'm not sure who the foul went against.
Foul is on number 12, Coleman, as the free throw is up and off the mark. Briley Butts checking in, and Thomas will come out of the ball game.
Paris is now 1 for 3 at the free throw line tonight.
54-46, 61 seconds left in this one. Every possession is precious, like you said, Bob, right now. Second free throw by Gray is in. And another timeout called by Coach Mitchell with 1:01 left to go. 30-second timeout. Back after this on WPKY.
At First Southern National Bank, we believe in your future. We also know that you want to prepare now so your family is ready for opportunities when they arrive. We make it our priority to provide simple savings solutions to make that possible. Begin your savings journey now by opening an account online at fsmb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Black Patch Grill says, "Go Tigers. Good luck this season."
And we're back here at the cap, just looking down here at A.J. Hollowell. She's got a really bad-looking cramp.
Bad calf cramp in that left leg, and she is hobbling back to get some water or Gatorade in.
Tigers, Lady Tigers trailing by 7 here. And Todd County in possession of basketball. We'll have to bring it the length of the floor. Teams are still with their huddles. Now they're breaking the huddle. And for the final 1 minute, 1 second here, Tiger broadcaster Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Caldwell County needs to come up with a couple of turnovers here. They're going to bring a little 1-2-2 zone pressure in the backcourt. Try to get a trap out of it. Taylor finally gets it into Collins. Back to Taylor. Todd Central works it well. They get it into the front court. Down to Chester. Back out to Williams. Williams to Collins. And Todd Central just running the ball. Caldwell County's going to have to foul at some point. 45 seconds. And Butts reaches in and fouls Williams. Caldwell County could not get that trap set in the back court. Handled very well by the Lady Rebels. And Abby Williams now will step to the line to possibly ice this one away with 43 seconds left.
She's one that we don't want up there, Dennis.
Free throw is good. 8-point lead. 55-47. Williams' second shot coming up. In the air and good. Coming in is Jemiah Kay, and out is Taylor for Todd Central. Todd Central still coming with the backcourt pressure. Caldwell gets it in to Smiley. Smiley back to Akins. Akins breaks the full court pressure, has it back tapped, stolen away, turnover Caldwell County. And Akins has to reach out and foul Chester. That one may have been the nail in the coffin on that turnover, Bob. 9-point lead. Only a half a minute or so to go. Sending Lucy Chester to the line for Todd Central.
Chester made her last 2, but she's 4 out of 7 tonight so far at the line.
First free throw off the front of the rim, no good. A make here makes it a 4-possession game, and if it doesn't look bad now, it would really look bad then. Surprised Todd Central's putting anybody on the line, to be honest with you, Bob, with 33.5 to go. Chester with the free throw. This one bounces, no good. Smiley with the rebound. Caldwell County needs to hurry, score, and score quickly. Smiley misses Gray with the pass. and a travel called as Coleman picked it up. It's one of those plays where they pick up about 3 yards and then decide to dribble. And she's smiling about it as she walks back up the court. Into the backcourt to Smiley, 23 seconds. Smiley got to get a shot off quickly. Gray wanted to pull up. She's covered up. Now the ball stolen away. It's up and in by Jemiah Kay. And Caldwell County Lady Tigers will fall to 0-2 on the season. 3 seconds. Smiley dribbles down, shot up off the glass, no good. And the final here tonight, Todd Central 58 and Caldwell County 47. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get underway on the Trilogy postgame report. That's next on WPKY Princeton.
Enjoy your favorite Mexican food at La Potosina Mexican Restaurant. They're open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m., offering up all your favorite authentic Mexican dishes for lunch and dinner. Now you pair your favorite meal with your favorite margarita. Enjoy dining in or call in for carryout. Call 270-365-3848 to place your order. They appreciate your business and are ready to serve you in a safe atmosphere. That's La Potosina Mexican Restaurant,
Princeton and Marion.
Get the care that you need to stay mentally and physically well from the convenience of your home. Health First Community Health Center is doing their part to help stop the spread. They're now offering telehealth services to keep you healthy at home. Scheduling a virtual visit with your medical or behavioral health provider is easy. All you need is a smartphone, tablet, or computer and internet access. Contact their office for an appointment at 877-667-7017. That's 877-667-7017. At Health First, your health is their first concern.
Life is filled with moments. Moments we share with those we love, worry about, and strive to protect the most. At Woodman Life, we provide life insurance and retirement products to help protect you and your family so that you can enjoy all the moments to come.
This is Josh Ray, your local Woodman Life agent. Come see us at 1009 West Main Street or give us a call at 365-6111.
Certain eligibility and age restrictions apply. Woodman of the World Life Insurance Society, Omaha, Nebraska.
Fortner Gas Company has been serving the propane needs of Western Kentucky for 70 years. You'll find offices in Princeton and Cadiz. They're your local and family-owned propane supplier. Browse their website to discover the many services and products available. You can shop in person or online, and they can answer any and all questions in person or on the phone. If they're already your propane supplier, they say thank you. If they're not, they would love to be. Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
The WPKY News Edge is committed to keep you informed. Each weekday, they'll email you the top news and sports story of the day for free. No subscription fee. To sign up, click on the News tab at WPKYOnline.com to sign up today. Sign up and receive these information updates for free to your email inbox. To sign up, click on the News tab at WPKYOnline.com.
Welcome back to the Cab as we kick off the Trilogy postgame report. Get into shape and feel good at Trilogy Performance Sports. Trilogy is a family-friendly environment that offers a wide range of classes to help you reach all of your fitness and well-being goals. Good luck, Tigers and Lady Tigers, from Trilogy Performance Sports. Caldwell County put up a good effort in a game that was tied at the half at 27, but a rough third quarter turnover-wise and point-wise for Caldwell County. Only 5 points in the quarter and more turnovers than that in that third quarter doomed the Lady Tigers as they tried to fight from behind the rest of the way and end up losing this one 58-47 to Todd Central in a win. Coming back home for a former Tiger standout and all-time leading scorer for Caldwell County, Matt Fralix, brings his team in, first-year head coach, and walks away with a win. And, Bob, I thought it was pretty neat. I don't know how many people saw after the game. Fralix walked out to the logo at half court of the Big Tiger, leaned down and gave it a kiss, and then walked on back to the locker room with his team. He loves this place, had a lot of success here, and I'm sure this win meant a lot to him to come in and get a win on the court that he starred on.
Yeah, I'm sure it did, Dennis. You just never leave home, so to speak.
Right, yeah.
Even though he may live somewhere else, you're not
came
far
back
from
tonight
home.
and his girls did a good job. Just too much size and too many turnovers proved to be the downfall for the Lady Tigers tonight. but a good effort and a team that is young and energetic, and they never gave up throughout the contest. They fought the whole way, but it's just a situation where we knew coming into the season turnovers were going to play a factor in a lot of these early games in December, and it's a learning experience for Caldwell County, and one they're going to have to get better at game by game to ease those turnovers up and be in these games late and try to pull out that win.
That's something that we're probably going to have to work on, and I'd like to maybe see how we change a little bit of our offensive philosophy, because it looks like we're not going to be a good passing team inside with we don't have a lot of height, and we turned it over quite a bit tonight trying to do something like that, and just maybe put the ball up on the board a little bit more often than we were doing. But those things will get worked out in practice, but we were competitive tonight, even with 31 turnovers.
I think so, and I think Coach Mitchell is just the guy to help the kids straighten that out and get better week by week, and I'm sure they will, still very early in the season here in December. So looking forward to a lot of good things. But you're right, the lob pass inside just did not work tonight with the size of Hopkins Central, and I would say probably 20% of our turnovers at least were those passes were picked off. Time now for the stats of the ball game, and we'll keep an eye on Coach Mitchell if he does come up. Stats of the ball game brought to you by Ackridge Farm Supply, Ace Hardware, a fourth-generation family business. They've been providing high-quality goods and services to West Kentucky farmers and homeowners since 1933. Now with stores in Fredonia and Eddyville to serve all of your needs. And for the stats, here's Bob Hayes.
Thank you, Dennis. Caldwell County, the third quarter was the doom tonight for the third quarter. Todd County Central outscoring the Lady Tigers 13-5 in that quarter. In the fourth quarter, Todd County outscoring the Lady Tigers 18-15, and that tie at halftime of 27-27 goes away with Todd County winning here 58-47. For the Lady Tigers tonight, led by Katie Smiley with 17 points, 8 in the first half, 9 in the second half. She had 2 3-pointers, 4 2-pointers, 3 out of 4 from the charity stripe. She also had 10 boards tonight to pace the Lady Tigers. 11 points for senior Paris Gray, 5 in the first half, 6 in the second half. Paris had 3 2-pointers, 1 3-pointer, 2 out of 4 from the charity stripe. For her, 11. 7 points for Morgan Akins, a nice little floor game Morgan played tonight. 2 2-point field goals, 1 3-pointer for her, 7 points. 5 points for A.J. Hollowell, 2 coming in the first half, 3 in the second half for her, 5. 3 points for Med Thomas, 2 points for Briley Butts, 2 points for Presley McKinney to round out the scoring for the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers putting 47 points up on the boards tonight. In addition to Katie Smiley's 10 rebounds, Paris Gray with 4 rebounds, Presley McKinney with 2 rebounds, Morgan Akins with 2, Jakiah Copeland with 4, A.J. Hollowell with 3, and Med Thomas with 1 rebound. For Todd County Central puts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in the scoring column, led by Abby Williams with 17 points. She had 9 in the first half, 8 in the second half. 13 points for Jemiah Kay, 4 first half, 9 in the second half. 10 for the big girl inside, Alexis Taylor, playing saddle with fouls the entire night. Finishes with 10 points, 7 in the first half, 3 second half. 8 points for Jemiah Copeland, 8 points for Lucy Chester, 2 points for Tamaya Foster. At the free throw line tonight, Todd County Central probably will work on this. They were 10 out of 22 from the charity stripe. The Lady Tigers shooting 6 of 9 from the charity stripe, 67% there. But all in all, this is the stat that doomed the Lady Tigers tonight. 31 turnovers. Todd County with 16 turnovers helped us out a little bit in that regard, but we just had 31 trips where we couldn't get anything done down the floor, Dennis.
And that third quarter proved to be the doom for Caldwell County. As you said, Bob, only 5 points in that quarter. Those all by Katie Smiley, who does come up with the double-double tonight. So a good effort tonight by Smiley. We're still watching for Coach Mitchell to come up after this one. Caldwell County loses to Todd Central 58-47. I see Todd Griffin on the floor right now getting an interview with Matt Fralix, the new head coach of Todd County's girls program. So be sure to check out that on yoursportsedge.com, as well as all the photos tonight from the ball game. That'll be something to look forward to a little bit later online. We're going to take a quick break and see if Coach Mitchell comes up for the post-game interview. So stay tuned. We're in the Trilogy post-game show. So we'll be back in just a couple of minutes here on WPKY.
You Ride in Princeton just might buy your vehicle. They are always looking for quality inventory. So if you would like to sell yours, talk to the nice folks at You Ride. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, You Ride is here. They are hometown proud and here to deliver the same great customer service they always have. Stop by or call for an appointment with one of their sales specialists. Call 270-365-3018. On the lot financing is available. You can even apply online at yourideSales.com. You Ride on the Marion Road in Princeton. Hometown proud.
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they are ready to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dine-in or the drive-thru is always open, and they offer curbside pickup service. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. Stop in soon and enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your local McDonald's. Proud to be a part of this community. McDonald's of Princeton, proud supporters of the Caldwell County Tigers.
Learn about your heart health with a simple scan. The Cardiology Clinic at Caldwell Medical Center features a highly trained team of heart health specialists and years of experience in cardiac health and wellness. Our specialists provide a wide range of cardiac-specific services, offering coronary artery calcium testing, stress test, echocardiograms, sleep studies, and more, all right here close to home. To schedule an appointment, visit caldwellmedical.com.
Are you ready for a new adventure? Christian Care Communities. It's much more than a safe group of buildings for adults age 62 and older. It's about fellowship with others. At Christian Care Communities, our people are our most precious resource.
The people are so nice, and I've never had any trouble with my good old officials here either. When you come here, oh my goodness, you're just pampered. You don't have to get out and do any garden work.
We've made a lot of new friends and get to talk to them and see what's going on with them. So we really enjoy it. Have no regrets whatsoever. When you walk into your front door, your back door, when you move in, you've picked out everything that goes on the inside. Everything is new.
We are about exceeding expectations. Contact Jessica for a tour and to find out more about our move-in specials. Find us on Facebook at Christian Care Communities Hopkinsville and at christiancarecommunities.org.
With yoursportsedge.com, you get more coverage of your favorite teams, athletes, and sports.
Lets me know the student as a whole person.
With no page limits or subscription fees ever.
It needs exposure for the local high school athlete.
A new look and a new feel, no matter where you are.
Even if I'm out of town, I have it on my phone.
It's always available right at your fingertips.
Round-the-clock coverage of local athletes.
High school sports coverage the way it's supposed to be.
I love what they did with the website.
Download the free app now. yoursportsedge.com.
Welcome back to the Trilogy postgame report here on WPKY. Caldwell County drops one tonight to Todd County Central, 58-47. Joined now by Coach Chuck Mitchell. And Coach, it's a game, you've got a new coming in. We had a lot of young kids. We're going to take positives out of these things night in and night out. We understand the turnover situation is going to play a factor in a lot of games with a team this young, but a lot of things that you can look at this game and get some positives out of, including a double-double tonight from Katie Smiley.
Yeah, we got to, rebounding is obviously something we've got to figure out. We're not a big team. We're not going to be able to just stand there and get rebounds. We got to block out. We got to do the little things, and we got to play real scrappy to get those rebounds with our size. And we're not playing a lot of kids, but we're playing a lot of young kids. So there's, like you say, a lot of positives. I'm proud of my kids. I'm proud of my girls. They work hard every day in practice, and they don't want to go away from these games losing, but they're giving it all they got right now.
Coach, we especially liked at the end of the first quarter, you're down 18-10. You go on a pretty good run, but you had a couple of plays. One where Briley Butts had the ball down low, could have taken the shot at an awkward spot on the block, instead looked around, saw Morgan Akins wide open for a three, and that kind of started you guys on that run to come back and end up tied at halftime in this one.
Yeah, we work on that every day in practice, dribble, drive, and kick. And Morgan's one of our better players. She'd get in the paint, and she'll turn around and kick to people. She's got some speed. And when she gets some experience under her belt, I'm telling you, she's going to be a firecracker at the point guard position.
And what we noticed up here, Chuck, was that there was certainly not a lack of effort or anything like that, but we just could not make the pass that we wanted to. They were a lot of them were just a little bit short of their intended mark, but that's something that practice will work that out, and you got to hand it to Todd Central. They had their hands up. They were certainly a great defensive team.
Yeah.
I thought tonight they certainly hounded Katie out front the whole game.
Yeah.
And you just can't if it's that close guarding. We were talking. I said, just step up, shoot the 8-footer, 9-footer, 10-footer. If you can't get that pass in there 3 or 4 times, you're not going to get it in there the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th time.
That's true. We coming back in out of the timeout, we had Katie dribble the ball up, and we ran an old E-Town play. We did it Round County where Paris was coming up behind her. And
just a trail, yeah.
Just a trailer, and usually we bounce it between her legs, but I wasn't going to take that chance tonight. And she drained it. So, look, hey, Katie got tired. She's trying to rebound. She's trying to handle the ball. She's hounded all night. She's still coming off of a wrist injury. So, I knew after they got up in us like that it was going to be a long night defensively, offensively for us.
And you're right. They did not drop back at all. They were pressure a lot of times from 3/4 of the court coming down, especially with Katie bringing the ball down the floor. So those kinds of things that you just you look back and kind of knock your head against the wall. What if we could have gotten a shot off on it? You expect 10 turnovers, 15 in a game, 15 more shots go up. It may have made a difference.
Yeah, well, our goal is always 12. Anywhere I played or coached, we've always 12 is our goal. Try to keep it under 12. It's we've not reached that mark yet, but you know what? With a few more games, get a little more experience. With Paris and with Katie both playing. Paris was everywhere on the floor, rebounding. She was trying to do it all, but so was Katie though. But I tell you what. The big things I get from this is the time we're getting those young kids. Med, Thomas, those girls, we're getting them some time in. It's going to be beneficial down the road.
Coach, that was my next question to you. Isn't a 7th grader supposed to be nervous getting in a varsity game? Thomas comes in, just checks into the lineup, calmly goes down on the next possession and drains a 3.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I know Coach Thomas real well. He's been working on her shot. And you can see it.
Yeah,
they go out and they work on that shot every night, and they've done a great job with that.
Well, Coach, you don't have much time to rest tonight. You're going to get up tomorrow, head over to Union County for an afternoon game scheduled for 4:30 tip-off over there. It's a full day of basketball, so hopefully we'll be somewhere on schedule. But tell us what you know about the Union County squad.
Well, I got to see some tape where they were playing Madisonville, and Madisonville beat them by 21 or 22. Very, very, very talented team, but they can they really can play. Hey, Coach, they really can shoot the ball. They shoot a lot of threes, and they can drain them. A really talented group of girls, and we're going to have our hands full. But you know what? I think turn around like this, our girls have got a bad taste in their mouth, and we're going to go play hard. In the morning we'll wake up, do a little you think, get some breakfast, and then we'll have a shoot around about 1:30, and then get on the bus about 2:30.
And kids don't get tired.
No,
anyway, so
they just
they will be fine.
They bend, but they don't break.
That's absolutely right. Well, Coach, thank you for coming
Yes,
up tonight. We're looking forward to talking to you guys
tomorrow. Thank you all. Bless you all. God bless you.
Coach Chuck Mitchell here on the Trilogy postgame report. We'll let him take the headphones off, and I think Katie Smiley is going to be next to slide in and sit on the chair with the headphones. Katie, welcome to the postgame show here tonight. Congratulations tonight on a double-double. A tough game out there, but tell us some of your thoughts as the game progressed.
I mean, I think we did a pretty good job fighting back, just trying to stay with it. It just didn't end up going our way, but I think we did pretty good.
You faced a team tonight. You gave up a lot of size in. They rebounded the ball well, especially on the offensive end, made it tough on you guys.
Yes,
but
sir.
that's one of the things that we're going to grow with. Tell us when you got out there and you're trying to bring it down as the point and looking over everything, tell us what you're seeing and how your younger players are starting to get the feel of where they're supposed to be.
I think just being able to get up the court, see the open cutters, knowing when to cut, when to stay out, when to drive and kick, just something we got to come together as a team and figure out and learn. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
I think you took a big step tonight, I think, on some of those cuts.
Yes, sir.
And as Coach Mitchell alluded to, Katie, tonight, Todd County Central had 2 or 3 people bigger than us,
yes,
stronger than us, shoulders wider than us, and we had a hard time rebounding with them.
Did.
And they got several putbacks and probably enough putbacks that definitely beat us. We didn't. You had the double tonight with 17 points and 10 boards, and you were working very hard for those 10 rebounds.
Yes,
they
sir.
just didn't bounce to you.
Right, yes. I think that's one of our weaknesses right now is blocking out and being able to rebound. They got way too many offensive rebound and putbacks, and I feel like if we could have stopped that, we would have definitely been in the game better.
And one trip down the floor, I think we probably let them have 6-7 shots
Yes.
with 6-7 rebounds to do that. But in time, we'll figure out how to block out. We'll figure out how to keep those people from the inside position and those things. But a great game tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Katie, before we let you slip out, how's the wrist?
It's doing good. Just a little sore, but I'm ready to go. It was
All
a
right.
good game tonight.
But it's not our shooting wrist.
That's right. Well, we appreciate you coming up here on the Trilogy Post-Game Report. We're going to let you slide the headphones off over to Paris Gray and talk to her for just a little bit. Thanks for coming up again. As we continue on here on the Trilogy Post-Game Report, joined by old number 42, as she'll slip on the headphones here, Paris Gray.
But number 1 in our hearts, Dennis.
42 on the jersey, number 1 in our hearts. Exactly right. Paris, thanks for coming up tonight and joining us here on the Trilogy Post-Game Report. Good game for you. Another double-digit scoring night for you as you lead this team. Some of your thoughts on the game tonight?
I think we did good coming out. We didn't rebound as well as we should. We let them get a lot of second and third shots, which really that's what got us.
And obviously the fact that we just couldn't get the ball inside on several trips down the floor. And one thing they did pretty good tonight, they were back tapping us, and we lost the ball several times in that way. But against an aggressive defensive team, it's going to be tough to get the ball inside, and we don't have an aircraft carrier inside, so to speak. So once we get it inside, we probably will end up having it blocked like we did several times tonight. But I love when you stop, pull up outside, take that little 5-6 foot shot, and then I even like it further when you back up behind the 3-point line, take the shot. You had 1 3 tonight. You had 2 or 3 in the opening game, 3 2-pointers tonight, and all your shots coming inside, tough moves inside. So it's one of those things where practice is obviously going to be what we need to do and will help us down the road.
Paris, one of the things I wanted to ask you tonight, as your team got together in the fall and started coming together, and you knew this team was going to be young. You knew you had 7th graders that were going to get playing time. You as a senior and providing the leadership for your team, how much have you seen this team grow just in the practices and the scrimmages in the first 2 games compared to where you started, and what's your expectations out of a team this young?
I've seen a lot. A lot of them had to mature a lot faster than they would if they didn't play. We've came a long way, especially for the 7th graders, from them taking them away from middle school games and bringing them here.
Mm-hmm.
They just have to learn to be more aggressive, and it's not going to be like middle school. Other than that, I think we'll be fine. We'll be good.
Paris, any goals that you've set personally for your senior season?
Leadership. That's one of my biggest things. knowing that the team's young, I need to push everybody to their fullest and tell them they make a mistake, don't give up, you're young, don't worry about it. I want to rebound a lot more. Points are not really my thing, rebounding, because we don't really have any big people.
Right.
I mean, we lost our leading rebounder, Carson, so I want to step up in those things. I mean, scoring too, but just coming out every game, 110%.
And that's usually what we find will win basketball games, Paris, is that effort on the floor. And obviously I'm sure that I'm a believer in the way you practice is the way you play. So keep it up in practice, 110% in practice, and show these little girls what it's about to get out there and be a leader, if you will. Great job tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did a great job tonight. We appreciate you coming up here on the post-game show and hope to get to talk to you more as the season goes along. That's Paris Gray, number 42, joining us here on the Trilogy post-game report. And we appreciate her coming up. Caldwell County loses this one tonight, 58-47, after being tied at halftime at 27 with Todd Central. We're going to take our last break, and when we come back, we'll have the clutch play of the game and the schedule for tomorrow. So stay tuned. This is the Trilogy post-game report on WPKY.
Need cash fast? Get the money you need. Call ABC Finance now.
The hustle and bustle of the holiday season is stressful enough without adding financial worry to the list.
At ABC Finance, we offer a deferred payment program on holiday loans.
Hi, this is Jody Lamb at the Princeton ABC Finance location.
And this is Todd Morris at the Hopkinsville location.
Make this season the best ever with the help of ABC Finance.
At ABC Finance, we provide loans up to $15,000.
Our commitment is to make the loan process easy and stress-free.
The decisions are made quickly, usually within an hour.
We can even consolidate all loans into one easy payment.
No appointment is needed. Walk-ins are welcome.
Give us a call and we will take your application over the phone.
Or you can apply online at abcfinanceonline.com.
And like us on Facebook.
ABC Finance in Hopkinsville on Fort Campbell Boulevard next to O'Charlie's and in Princeton Plaza. ABC Finance. All loans subject to normal credit approval.
Keeping you up to date is what we do with live local news every weekday. Experienced reporters staff our newsroom with over 200 years of available combined experience in local news. Alan Watts, Tammy Hancock, Ed Marlowe, John Godsey, Ann Petrie, Scott Brown, Eddie Owen, Annie Catron. Your News Edge has the largest newsroom in this area. Stay up to date with your WPKY News Edge team. Local news. Weekdays at 6:30, 7:30, noon, and 5.
And wrapping up here on the Trilogy postgame report, get into shape and feel good at Trilogy Performance Sports. Trilogy is a family-friendly environment that offers a wide range of classes to help you reach all of your fitness and well-being goals. Bob, time now for the clutch play of the game, brought to you, as always, by Coleman Auto Parts, your hometown Napa Auto Parts dealer. They have tools, equipment, and many other items for heavy-duty truck, marine, golf cart, and farm. Stop by and see Charles Quinn Coleman and staff at Coleman Auto Parts in Princeton. Napa know-how at its best. Clutch play of the game for you, Bob.
Well, Dennis, I think we've already alluded to it late in the first quarter and into the second quarter when Todd County Central got out on us early on. We closed that lead to 18-13 on a three-pointer by Morgan Akins, and then later on early in that second quarter, Med Williams checking into the game. First time drains a three, and that kept us in the ball game, kept us to be able to be tied at halftime with Todd County Central. We just didn't have enough rebounding potential in the second half to get the job done.
Yeah, I think that was an awesome play where Briley Butts got it down low, kicked it all the way back out across the lane to the three-point line, and Morgan just drained a three. And then, like you said, Med Thomas checks into the ball game like she's done this for 100 games in her young life, and just calmly puts in a three-pointer on her first possession. So great plays by some youngsters tonight, and looking forward to more as the season goes along.
Absolutely.
Taking a look at the schedule for tomorrow, 6th District, 7th District showdown as Caldwell County will take on Union County in a girl-boy doubleheader. It's scheduled to start at 4:30. That'll put us on the air at 4 o'clock. We'll get over there and see if everything's on schedule, see if we have a booth space to start hooking our stuff in. But as soon as we can get on as close to 4, we're going to come on with the Athletic Center pregame show, and then 2 games tomorrow afternoon from Union County, and then back on the air on Tuesday night as we'll travel over to Katie's as the boys will be in action taking on the Wildcats. from Trigg County High School, and that starts a busy week next week as well. So looking forward to a lot of basketball, of course. The Hoops Classic coming up the 27th and 28th here at the Cab. That's going to be huge. Hope you'll come out for a lot of that. And for photos of tonight's ball game, 46 of them, Todd said, posted online at yoursportsedge.com. So be sure to check out all the stories and interviews. I know he got one with Matt Fralix, the coach for Todd County Central, former Caldwell player. So check all of that out on yoursportsedge.com. Bob, any closing comments?
No, Dennis, certainly you don't like to see a loss. The Lady Tigers go to 0-2 on the season, but you just have to look at the youth of our team out here, and we'll knock those turnovers in half, get it down to respectable with Coach Mitchell hoping to see 12. I would hope to be able to keep them to 15 or so, and once we get that accomplished, we'll play better basketball.
Well, it's going to be a fun team to watch, and they're going to get that win, and they're going to improve, and I'm looking as much forward to the progress that they make as opposed to how many wins they come up with this season. It's going to be a fun team to watch. Again, the final here tonight, it was Todd County Central over Caldwell County 58-47. Todd County also won a very tight JV matchup tonight, 25-21 over Caldwell County. So for Bryce Thompson and John Miller on production tonight, another fantastic job from those guys. This game is posted online as we speak, so be sure to check that out for the replay. And for Bob Hayes and myself, we thank you for listening. We will talk to you tomorrow from Union County somewhere around 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon with the Athletic Center pregame show here on 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Welcome back to the interview. Before looking at hockey, we'll hear some of the experience.
Disconnected.